What's up, everybody? And we're gonna get started.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it
Hello, ladies. Oh my God.
Oh,
Hello,
yeah.
hello.
Hello.
Hold on. Something messed up.
What?
Hold on. I gotta fix
What?
something. Oh, no. Eva. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, Eva. Okay. All right.
I've had like a half a monster and 5 cigarettes already. Let's go.
She's jacked off the walls, ready to go.
Jacked up the
She's
walls.
the hyper one today.
Yeah, we about to turn it up. What's up, chat? How you doing, chat?
All right, there we go. We're fixed now. For some reason, like half our heads were cut off when we were talking.
Oh, damn.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
That's
it.
weird.
We're all centered.
All right, there we go.
Hello.
Hi, chat. How are you?
Hey, everyone.
Hello, chat.
Everybody good? Everybody good? Why is Tomato Man in here? I'm gay. That doesn't mean I like
Okay.
men. Wow.
Okay,
Hey, Tomato Man.
I know why he's in here. He keeps watching my Twitch streams.
Oh.
Oh. So he's
So he's
stalking
totally-
you. So basically
Right.
what had happened was you put out those thirst traps on Twitter.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
That e-girl stance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not the quoting.
Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens. All right, I'm setting stuff up, so talk to the chat a little bit, and I
What's
gotta
up,
support
chat?
Tomato Man. I'll hide your ass right now if you call me that. Go ahead.
Man,
Fuck
yeah,
around,
you
find
know,
out, baby. Fuck around, find out, baby boy.
There's a lot of fuck around, find out in this one.
Phew,
Tell you what.
My
like-
God.
I guess.
Wait.
I guess.
Say you're sorry, Tomato Man.
Yeah.
Pumpkin,
Oh, thanks,
Pumpkin,
Beavis.
stop. Stop, Pumpkin.
Alright.
Apparently, I'm Trash Panda now. So
Wow.
that's
yeah,
great.
I don't appreciate him talking about you like that, but then again, y'all gotta tell him not to talk to you like that. Don't let
I
people
do.
get away
They
with
call
that.
raccoons? Is that raccoon?
Oh, that's what we
Trash-
call raccoon.
Trash Panda, apparently. Oh, they call me a Trash Koala, actually, but
Oh,
no,
I was gonna say,
then
raccoon's
he
the
actually made a
cutest cat.
mistake.
Beavers. Wow.
Wow, buddy.
Wow.
Wow,
Must never walk
beavers.
with him. Wow.
Slag, I'm 6'4", apparently, so I fucking tower over you, mate.
Ooh, get him. Get him.
I'm also a man, so we're allowed to fight. Yeah, I have 3 dicks. Beat
Wait.
that.
Wait a minute. What?
They're stacked like double
Pumpkin,
thickness.
you're acting like Eva. What is wrong with you? Did you have a half a monster and 5 cigarettes? What the fuck? She's like going all behind the computer and trying to pull the papers from behind the computer and shit. Girl,
Yeah,
stop.
she's vibing off me. She's vibing off me. She knows that we're a kindred spirit. We're meant to be together,
I'm
Xylie.
about to stuff her in a box and just ship her to fucking Australia.
We honestly need fan art of that.
Oh my God. Okay. So, what's the first thing we're talking about? What is the first thing on the... Oh no. I guess we're going to do that in the end, huh?
It's up to you.
Well, I was going to ask about the questions. Like, what kind of questions they would have, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm talking about? Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Listen. Okay, wrong notebook. I have a notebook for this. Okay. Okay, guys. We might be getting John from Fish Tank to come onto the broadcast and talk to us and give us an interview. And we already know one particular subject that we're going to talk about with him. But we were wondering, and we can't ask anything about Fish Tank. So we were wondering if anybody had any questions that we should ask John.
Yeah. So pop it in the comments below, or even just like, on Twitter, add
Hit
us
us up on Twitter.
Yeah, and let us know what questions you want us to ask John. Obviously, there is an NDA apparently with the fish tank stuff, so yeah, as Xylie said, we can't ask about that. But anything else is down DTF.
Yeah.
You know,
Literally, if you guys have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.
honestly, yeah, we should get Smaggle.
No.
Having
No.
Smaggle and John talk to each other
Yes.
would just be the funniest shit.
Negative.
What?
Negative. No, absolutely not. I am
You're
not.
robbing us of content.
I'm not dealing
You're
with
warping
Snaggle.
us. This is warping of the
I'm not
content.
doing it.
We're being mobbed.
Get over it. Okay. So the first thing, oh my god, I have to deal with assholes today. This is great.
Yay.
Yay. All right, so the first thing today is we're talking about Eva put this on the docket. I was going to let it go, but Eva put it on the docket.
You have to.
It was Peepaw. Now, Peepaw renamed this live. This live was actually about something else, but it was Ember Lily can't be a coffee bean. And basically what happened was Slug. You know what? This is part your fault, Bunny.
Yeah, it is part your fault, Bunny.
This is part your fault, Bunny.
I would never.
Ma'am,
That sounds nothing
ma'am,
like me.
I don't know who you trying to bullshit right now, but you know damn well I know that it's partly your fault. All right, so Miss Bunny gave the assets to the hen house to Slug. And what did Slug do to make Ember Lily pissed off? He remade the hen house.
I did.
Wow.
How was I supposed to know that would piss her off?
What do you mean?
Bunny, how would you know that would piss her off? What?
Yeah, I'm not a fortune teller. I can't see the future. I don't know. I'm just living my little life over here.
Ma'am, what is the
Like
timestamp
asking-
on this one? Do you know? Because it's not going to the timestamp.
Oh, damn.
Well, actually, I think it was around here, actually. Hold on.
Yeah, this
Molded
toward
and guided
the
my
end.
backside a
Yeah,
time or two.
it was towards the end.
Give them that sage advice that you.
Thing I don't want to get yelled at.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, y'all actually called it. No, I have been working on some.
Wait, it worked. Where's the timestamp? What happened to the timestamp?
I don't know. It was way before Slug was on though.
Yeah, okay.
I probably didn't timestamp it.
But you
Xylie?
timestamped. Oh, there it goes, right there, the timestamp.
Oh, there it is. All right.
All right, there we go. All right, Plug, you got to behave.
Yep.
I am. It's early in the morning.
Okay, because your
I
timestamp
put
is
it the
Slug.
wrong timestamp.
Oh my god.
I'm
Great
sorry.
start. Great
I'm sorry.
start.
It's all my fault, chat. I did it wrong.
Anyway,
Poor people.
so
Me
Oh,
precious.
people.
ask yourself that. Ding a ding
Ask
ding ding
yourself-
ding. Ding a ding 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 ding.
Slug tipped 420. All right, let me go look. Slug tipped 420. Bunny is innocent. Also, I remade the assets in my own style so Ember couldn't cry. I was wrong about her crying. Ooh woo. Okay, first of all, stop the ooh woo shit. You're not 12. Okay. Second, Bunny is not innocent by
I
any
am.
means. Ma'am.
I do agree with that. Slug is hardly ever right, but right there, he got it.
Ma'am.
Spot on.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Who you trying to convince? Yourself or everyone else?
I already know. This is for y'all.
That's why you're grinning and giggling, huh?
No, I'm not even smiling even a little bit right now.
Lie.
No.
You lie.
So apparently,
Okay, we don't
Slug
need the
said it was
video.
towards the start. That you can describe it.
Yeah, so basically, Ember Lily went in there. She was arguing with everybody and Ember Lily doing Ember Lily things. And people, it was funny because on Maggot Edits, she blocked Maggot Edits in the chat. Because Maggot Edits started seeing her and then, Ember Lily ended up blocking her, and actually, come to find out, Bunny, didn't you say she ended up blocking everybody who was in that chat?
Yeah, she ended up blocking everybody, but she's had me blocked for like months, and she unblocked me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like for that was the first time seeing her in like a month or two.
So I did, okay, so Xylie went in there and did Xylie things, okay? And I went in there and trolled just a little bit. I wasn't trolling a lot. Okay, he was talking about Ember Lily doing something like not good or something, and I'm like, does Ember Lily ever do anything good? I was just trolling, okay? I wasn't trying to be mean. And Ember Lily was like, Xylie, why do you have to be a bitch? So I responded, because I was made that way, Ember. forged from the fires of many generations of bitches. And that's actually true, if you knew the bitches in my family. Just so happen to be a bitch, I was born one.
Hell yeah.
Amen.
That is such a
Because
good
that's not really a
That's
bad
right.
insult, calling me a bitch.
No.
How is that an
Yeah,
insult?
It's almost a compliment, right?
It
Saying you're
actually
doing
is.
it right. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it literally is.
So Ember Lily at that point got rid of her Twitter, and okay, I went and checked her. Something told me to go check her YouTube, so I went to go check her YouTube, and she had just changed the name of her YouTube.
Oh.
So it wasn't Ember Lily Gets Real anymore, or something else now?
No, she only did her Discord. Ember Gets Real.
Oh, okay.
She did her Discord, and that's when all
Oh.
of them were talking about that. But she changed that a long time ago. But
Right.
no, her actual channel, Ember Lily, she changed it to another name. She didn't get rid of it. She did not delete it. She changed it to another name. I caught it right as she did it.
Oh.
yeah.
Wait, so she
Hold
blocked everyone
out.
in the chat?
She what?
She blocked everyone in the chat. then?
Apparently, what Bunny was saying in Leah's live stream, y'all figured out that she blocked everybody.
Yeah, apparently, I think it was MAGA edits got blocked or something, and she was just like, "What the fuck?"
She blocked Purple Paw Prints.
Purple? Wait a minute.
Yeah, she blocked K-Huck.
Okay, Purple and Kate Pumpkin, I'm gonna block you if you don't stop.
Okay, so
But
Ember's
Purple,
got it.
Purple, and K-Huck are like two of the nicest damn people.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so
Oh,
she's
you
just
should have
weak.
seen in Leah's stream last night.
Uh-huh.
They were watching an old video with her in it, and she sounds like a fucking Valley girl.
Who does?
Ember.
Ember.
It's hilarious. It's even worse than I really remembered. Like
So the accent's put on.
accent changed. Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. I been knew
God.
that. I been knew that about her because when she,
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You know why? Because I am a good Christian Southern woman. And I'm
Oh
gonna keep my
yeah,
mouth
sure.
shut.
You keep telling
Well, I
yourself that,
have a
Xylie.
video that's a side-by-side comparison. If I
Oh, is there one?
I've seen
Yeah.
it. Somebody sent it to me on email.
Wait, really?
Oh.
On email?
Yeah,
oh
somebody
my
sent me.
god.
Somebody sent me the link to that video or a video with their side by side. Sent it to me on email with.
Oh, how you made the one that I'm talking about?
Damn.
This is the second community I've been around that had an accent gate. Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so she's faking her accent? What?
yeah, apparently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, her accent before she started talking to me was like,
Uh-huh.
it really sounded like a Valley girl. Like somebody even said in the chat, she sounds like she's from like California or something. Like she's got a really particular accent. And then when she met me, all of a sudden she started talking like she was from the Hicks, like from
What
the
the
mountains or
hell?
something. Yeah.
Well, it was cool at that point.
Weird.
All right,
That is so funny.
when did this happen? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday. Now this is funny. I didn't see this because I'm blocked by this person, I believe. But apparently, all right. So Chandry threw up a thirst trap showing her boobs on Twitter. Now call
yeah,
it what you
Chandry.
want, but it was a damn thirst trap. All right.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, Chanry.
And
Carrie.
apparently, Alex got upset by it. Go, why do you hate Now Recording, Tipster, and DMax so much? Because all three of those things have directly contributed to boosting the confidence of this dirty, old, disgusting, wrinkly whore. Oh my
Oh
god!
my God.
To the point she is posting
Jesus.
photos of her flaccid, gross breasts.
Do you
Didn't
expect
anyone
her breasts to
complain
be
about
erect? Like, what is the what is the
Where's his mama?
Oh my god! I didn't know it was that bad. Holy shit! This right here.
That
Dirty, old, disgusting, wrinkly whore. Holy
is
shit.
fucked.
He's a real shit mouth little bitch, isn't he?
Oh my god. That's so bad. Holy shit. Okay, and apparently, him and DMax got into it, right? Oh, there we go. So DMax replies with this. Hold on, pause it. Oh my god. Yeah, it's up.
Alex! Alex, please! I need your love and acceptance! Please! I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't get the great Alex Skekno's love and acceptance! Oh, please, just love me and all the people that I love, or else I'm going to commit seppuku! Oh!
The theater kid in me recognizes the theater kid in him.
Yep.
Dude,
I love it.
DMax makes me laugh so much, dude.
Small PP for 20.
Whoa!
No.
Where am I? Really? That's what you... That's
Free bird!
Oh my god. Thank you, Small PP, for the 20. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so guess what came out of it? Oh, I'm 100%. I was in American Musical Theater. And we have it. And we're going to watch it.
Oh, it's so good.
We're going to watch it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, but 18 and up, please.
18 and up, yeah.
Because I don't want you here if you're not 18 and up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DMax. Bless his little heart.
Yes.
Pardon me, miss, but I've never done this with a real live girl. Straight off the farm, an actual Arnold, real live girl.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so cute. He's so cute. I want to wrap him in bubble wrap. I want to wrap him in bubble wrap.
Lots of my glasses and goes my knees. I'll soon drown the sound of the scent. Have the feel of a real live girl. Nothing can be yet swept off your feet by a real live girl. You're welcome. Pair with the hunk of a real live girl.
I'm choking on my vape.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Oh, God.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Holy shit.
Oh.
I have no words, but also so much to say.
He's so cute.
He's
so cute. That DMax there, that DMax, I absolutely appreciate. I just want to wrap him up.
Yeah,
I
like-
love him forever.
Bless
Honestly,
him.
this
Yeah.
explains
Oh, look,
so much.
here's Kristen Art. The team I was on would have bullied him.
Of course you
Wow,
would have.
Chris.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
If me and DMax went to high school together, we would have been best friends. I can tell.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. I went to a performance arts high school. He would have loved it.
I was about to say, you went to performance art school. I remember you saying you went to
really?
performance art school.
Yeah. my
Yeah,
high
that would've been
school
That's
was
cool.
badass. We didn't have any bullies like Chris at my high school because we didn't have any jocks. We didn't have a football team.
Yeah.
And you know what me and my crew did in school? Me and my crew, we used to beat up the bullies. Chris.
Yeah.
In my school, it was just me, myself, and I.
Aw. Aw. Damn
really?
it, Rynnie. Damn it.
I was like a floater. Like I was like, I don't know, like if you had like literally like I had like about 6 or 7 different friendship groups, but like I only ended up having like 2 really good friends out of that coming out of high school. So yeah. I was in the drama shit too though. I was Dopey in our production of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and I got a standing ovation. So
Oh, yay.
it was so
Awesome.
funny.
Oh, Tomato Man, I was a wrestler. Rawr. Okay, we're
Yeah,
scared,
of course.
Tomato Man. We're
A
scared.
wrestler?
He's
Nah, I don't
rescuing
believe
his
you.
gayness. That's what.
Oh.
Okay, so Tommy C. We had that scare with Tommy C. Okay, we were all worried that he was going to die. All right,
I don't know if we went that far, but like, yeah, we're pretty worried about
I
him.
mean, we're worried about him. I mean, it's Tommy C, you know?
Yeah.
And he got the stent put in his heart, and the very next day he was in a football game. And I remember him say, oh God, I think he said it in a tweet, which I don't have pulled up, but that's okay, we don't need it. Said something like, he almost like immediately felt better. Like the blood pressure was right and everything. So great.
Yeah.
So he's at a football game, and here's this.
Life's crazy. March stint yesterday, the game today. Amazing. Nice tech.
It's incredible.
Ding, ding.
Wow.
How incredible is that? The
Ding, ding,
marvels
ding.
of medicine. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Absolutely.
I thought he'd have to like rest in bed for a bit or something.
Well, Dave, when we were talking about it on Dave's show, Dave said that the way it goes now with stents, most stents, easy peasy, can do it. It's not like they're having to crack open everything, and no, they can do it easy peasy now.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
never
they
knew
like
that.
go through your neck or something
Yeah.
crazy, or like they go through a different spot to get to it.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. Spectre tipped $10. Thank you, Spectre.
Oh, thanks, Spectre.
Oh,
D-
sevens.
DMax W. My brother and I were both theater kids, so this hits right at home. Also, whoever bookmarked Chanry's tweet, y'all getting bumped. Yeah, I had to go under Chanry's tweet. I saw 2 bookmarks, and I said, "Who bookmarked
It's
it?"
like 5 or something
yeah.
now, I think. Like,
Exactly, you nasty mofos. Who bookmarked it? I want to know. Expose yourself, goddammit.
I think people bookmarked mine too. Now that I think about it.
Well,
they
you know what?
did.
You put up a thirst trap. What did you think people were going to do? Who
Just think,
bookmarked
at
it?
least that many people have jerked off to it, like
At least.
for sure.
At
like
least.
that's almost a confirmation that
At
and at least once, yeah.
yeah, they're gonna do it again.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah. All right, so here's Tommy talking about his heart and his heart problems and stuff like that. I'm going to put it up at 1.25. All right, and...
Hey, listen, I know I've been telling you that I got a stent in my heart on Friday. The operation went really well.
Thank
I got
you,
a few
Dingo,
people
for
asking
the
questions. I
420.
was kind of vague and a little all over the place
What?
about what the thing was, mostly because I was kind of trying to...
Hold on. Dingo gave us 420, and
Nice.
it says...
Thank you.
I am not reading that whole thing, but I will say Tipster Ho, Tipster B, Tipster likes pee-pee, he, because I wasn't going to read that one word.
Yeah, we're not reading that word.
I'm
Thank
not
you,
reading that
though.
word. Thank you. I appreciate the 420, though.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice try, though. Nice try. That was good. You were going to see if I
Yeah.
was on top of my game or not by reading, huh? I like that. I like that. All right,
to think
go.
about it, but at the same time, keep you guys informed. Totally appreciate all the support. Yeah, and a big apology to Nick DiOrio. He talked to me for an hour, and I didn't bring up the upcoming operation at once.
Okay, I'm sorry. Nicholas DiOrio. Now, I know you're not watching the broadcast because, you know, you're too cool or whatever. But, sir,
Yeah.
let it be put on record. How did you not know, Nick? You're on Twitter all the time.
All right.
We knew this
Did
was
not say a
happening
thing.
on Twitter. How did you not? He really didn't know. He, honest to God, did not know until it was after. I believe it until it was after, or like the day it was after. Yep.
It had mostly something to do with it. Like I actually had the EMTs come twice in between the time that the the scheduling of the operation, the actual operation, because I had blown over 200 on blood pressure. And I'd rather not be dead or I'm trying to avoid that. So
Oh my
I apologize
God,
to him.
Tommy!
There was a reason for
Tommy!
it. I thought he already knew. Maybe he wasn't comfortable talking about it with me. I heard it was pretty funny what happened on Dave's show. I have to go check that out. But that is really right. So I was thinking, like, I didn't...
That's how we found out. He found out on Dave's show.
That is so funny.
That's how he
Oh my
found
God.
out. He found out on Dave's show. I was like, what? Bro, really?
give Nick the whole deal. Maybe I didn't give you all the whole deal. I'll tell you exactly what's been happening. As you guys know, I have a huge blood pressure problem, and it seems to be have a lot to do so far. Although I'm still telling me it's two different problems. I'm still being told. But there's definitely a dramatic drop in my blood pressure.
Good. Anonymous tip 10. Broadcast W, love you ladies. Aw, thank you.
Thank you, whoever that was.
Somebody loves us. Oh my god.
But I still have a blood pressure problem. About when I came back from France, I was walking. I've been doing more walking lately to kind of get myself to a situation where I actually thought I could start running. I'm way off from that.
I gotta start doing the same
I started getting
thing.
a pain in my jaw, and just a weird feeling, you know.
This is what happens when you get up to this age. You have to actually start moving around and doing stuff. Especially
how annoying.
For real. It really is.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, look, I'm not working on cars anymore. I'm not, like, walking 15,000 miles a day, getting cars from the lot or running up front. I'm not doing any of that. And it's actually starting to affect my health, too. I got to get up and start doing something now. So I already got my shoes ordered, and I've got my sleep schedule down.
Oh,
and I'm going to start doing what I got to do. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
When I die,
get
y'all
onto
better
it
pay
early.
tribute to me. Just saying.
Well, yeah.
We'll do right by you.
We'll bury you with pumpkin. I mean, bury pumpkin with you.
Pumpkin.
So you know you in the afterlife.
She would too. She would too.
We call it like, it wasn't like a shock or anything like that. It was like ew, that felt weird. And then one time I was walking, it was a little hot out, and I was short of breath. And I'm like, oh boy, you know, my medicine has been changed. I don't know how many times in the last 3 years since they've noticed this blood pressure issue. And what happens is they change it and it gets good, or it starts to look like it did, and then it just gets bad again. And then they make a change and it gets good and then it gets bad again. And I've noticed going into this jaw thing, like I'm on a ridiculous amount of medicine and nothing's working. And I've been thinking about it a lot lately, like how frustrated I was. It's like,
have you noticed how much better Tommy looks ever since he got out of the hospital?
Yeah, literally like a new lease on life.
Yeah.
Like, and it's insane.
Absolutely. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they found, I guess I would say, like, most of the problem. Because, I mean, obviously there's other things that he needs to do. I think we've watched enough of this. Obviously there's other things that he needs to do. But I'm just happy that that he's doing something about it.
Yeah,
honestly.
absolutely.
He looked younger.
There's no timestamp on that one either.
Like, he just looked
I
young.
figured we were going to watch the whole thing, so.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
So we're on the same point. Yes, yes. God damn it. I said I wouldn't talk about it, but I knew I would have to. So.
All right.
But yes, but anyway, before this, okay, I am glad that Tommy is so much better. I don't care what anybody says. I know y'all make a meme of old folks being online and shit like that. But you know what? Kiss my ass. Y'all still need commentary from our generation, because our generation was practically the last generation that touched, unless you're an early born millennial.
90s,
our generation was the last generation that we actually touched grass more in our life than we've been online.
Dude, I literally climbed trees when I was 14 years old. I wasn't on fucking Xbox yelling at people and calling them the N-word. So
Exactly.
it's totally different generation.
No, like a couple of days ago, I actually saw the neighbor kids on like a fucking scooter. I was like, scooters are still a thing?
Yeah. It's surprising, huh?
Yeah.
I occasionally see my neighbors' kids like playing with like basketballs and stuff like that. I'm like, holy shit, the kids are still playing basketball.
Right?
Yeah, it is weird when you see kids outside now. Like, it's
Yeah,
weird.
it really is. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think I do think that commentary from people like me, Tommy, Dave, people, it's still warranted and needed, because I mean it's an older generation, and we've seen things that the younger ones haven't seen. They'll never see. They'll never see that. They'll never know the struggles that we went through.
And the fact that like we at their age, we had jobs, we had lives, we've gone out, we had friends, you know, all that sort of stuff. I'm sure they do too, but most of their time is spent on the internet and doing commentary and doing that sort of stuff. Whereas like, you know, we've done what we needed to do, and now we've come back, and this is our time to chill. This is what we do, like, to relax, and you know, like I don't that double standard that I think that they put out there is a little weird, but
Matthew Peterson. Matt Pitt would like to add to the discussion by saying, I hate your asset. It makes me think my screen is fucked. Well, sir, you have a small window. No one care what you think. You have a small chat box. We don't care what you think.
And-
How about
we'll take
them
your
apples, Jack? Anyway.
Just be mean.
Wait, Cora
What?
said anybody who likes fishing Moro's back. Is he?
Ew, really?
Is
There
he?
you go.
I need to know.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for
Yay.
derailio.
Yay. Thank you, Core. I'll hide you later. All right. So, Tipster. Oh,
Yes, let's get into this.
Let's do it.
This might be the last thing we cover before we do call-ins and stuff, okay?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tipster made this video, and it is called "Leaving the Commentary Community and My Friendship with Keffels."
Can I just say one thing before we actually play this? Like, directly after Augie and Tipster had this conversation, Tipster uploaded this at like 4 a.m. your time.
Yes, I know, because I was up
Yeah.
at 4 a.m. and I saw it pop up, and I was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, like it was literally like right after it, he like uploaded it and was
Ding,
like,
ding,
"Fuck
ding, ding,
y'all."
ding,
So yeah,
ding,
this
ding,
is
ding,
pretty
ding,
funny.
ding.
So
Anonymous tip. Okay, listen, once we start this video, anybody who tips afterwards will read it after the video. Anonymous tip 333. I agree with Matt. I'll give you 80% discount on the stream package just to fix the overlays and such. Thank you, Slug, because I know that's you, Slug, that said that.
fucking no.
Kiss my ass, Slug. Mr. AKA Anonymous Slug, I know that was you. I'm not dumb.
I love our
Core
what's
says,
the- what are
Xylie
those
complains
things
when I tell her things. She complains when I don't tell her things. I can't win. Wait, Core,
Agree.
what the hell? Core,
You
what are
haven't,
you
Core.
talking about? What is Core bitching about? Core, are you going to derail this whole live stream, or you just, what are you doing? You want me to yell for real, I can.
Just having a bitch.
Anyway, all right. So, anyway, I can tell you now the title of I have a problem with with the title of this video. And the title with this video is My Friendship with Keffels. I have a problem with that. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? This was a person who was an absolute menace to internet society.
Yes.
You even said anything slight to her, you were automatically transphobic. You gave her any kind of pushback, you were automatically transphobic. And God forbid, on whatever platform you were doing it on, you might end up losing it because her and her cronies, her followers, would go and mass flag you. Or she would go to companies and she was talking to reporters and she was doing her shit with Kiwi Farms, and Kiwi Farms wasn't even the ones who doxed her. And then let's not even talking about the 100K that she ended up going to Ireland over, and then she probably sniffed the rest of it up her fucking nose. So yes, I have problems with fucking Keffels.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, and I'm gonna be on my soapbox for a second. At the same time, he is a grown-ass man. I am not his mother. I cannot tell him what to do. The only thing I can do is go, damn, dog.
Yep.
Damn, dog.
Damn, dog.
That's the only thing I can do.
The fuck?
That is the absolute only thing I can do. I am not his mother. I will say this. I appreciate people not fucking with me about me still being his friend, because I am still his friend. All right, Tipster has been for me there in the background. He's never fucked me over. But I can understand where Nick has a problem with this, where Augie has a problem with this, because Keffels went after them too.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest. If any one of y'all come up and told me, or I found out through the internet, you started becoming friends with a certain person, I would give you 2 middle fingers and tell you, fuck you, and walk away. So I understand their feeling on this. I do. I understand it.
Chris has got a good point as well. She literally tried to get Nick banned multiple times
Yes.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She did.
So I understand
And
that.
Augie, like,
So to people who think that Augie or Nick just did a live stream because quote unquote Tipster didn't want to be their friend, no, that's not what it was about. Because Tipster never said he didn't want to be their friends. But they have an issue with Keffels. And I understand their issue with Keffels. You got to know the whole story before you say something about it.
And also what he said about the commentary community to Keffels' community as well is, I think, another point that, they were quite upset about. So, yeah. We'll see what that is in a minute.
All right, let's get started.
Okay. Let me go ahead and take this. Hey, Augie, how's it going, man?
What's going on, man? Bro.
Not much, just vibing.
So, we're just vibing or whatever. So I wanted to fucking, because, there's been a lot of,
Dingo, we don't do call-ins until the end, okay? That's like the second time I think you've asked. We don't do call-ins until the end. You can call in at the end, okay?
And back and forth bullshit happening between our communities or whatever. So I wanted to, speak to you finally and get some of the answers, because I'm a little confused on what's happening. So I don't know if I'm, totally disrupting your stream right now or something, but...
No, you're fine. I actually finished my last segment for the night, so you're all good.
All right, so we have plenty of time to talk about this or whatever.
Sure.
So...
Dingo, we drop a Discord link at the end when we take call-ins, because I have a call-in server where you get kicked out of it after everything. So, yes. And Matthew Pitt, I swear to God, I will punch you directly in your face with your other leg.
I'm going to just start with, what I'm, the most curious about or something, right? And you can sort of explain to me what really happened, so I know what's going on. But I was told that the other night you did a stream. You talked about how, the old community, made you, consider, suicide or something like that. And this could be all bullshit. I don't know if this happened, but...
It's not exactly what I said. That's not exactly what I said.
Happened?
So I did kind of have, a bit of a moment. And, I did talk about how, I felt like the community was, an unhealthy place for me to be, right? And so, I made the decision to, leave because it was a genuinely unhealthy place for me to be. It's one of those things where, we always talk about how, Jalen runs into a lot of the problems she has because, she's probably, in a place that she doesn't belong because it results in this pattern of her, getting into these really sticky situations. And I kind of found myself in that same thing where it's okay, if I'm having, mental health issues related to my association with this community, maybe it's time for me to leave.
Okay. I'm going to start off by saying I don't have a problem with him saying that. I don't.
Yeah.
But where you went, Tipster, that's the problem. For me, that's the problem. You literally...
looking out for, my own best interest, I guess you can say.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what problems were you having? How was the community, fucking bad for you or something? And when you say community, who are we even talking about? Is it just
it's just the greater community. It's the orbiters to the community. It's other creators in the community. Just as a whole, it wasn't a healthy place for me to be.
FYI, every community is toxic. Every community has toxic people in it. Every community has hateful people in it. You just have to find the good people and surround yourself with the good people and block the assholes. I mean,
Right. He already does that.
Well, you know how many people in this community I have blocked? I have plenty.
I can imagine.
Because I don't want to hear the shit. I don't care what you got to say on Twitter. Twitter is my happy place. I like to do kittens, puppies, quokkas, and all those other cute little animals. And then if I have to say something bitchy, I'll say it. But I genuinely like to see cute animals on my Twitter. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Plus, if you surround yourself with good people, you're not going to see that small percentage of bad people all the time. Unless you directly go into it.
Yeah, or you follow Matt Pitt, Matt Pitt. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That too.
The worst.
And so I decided that it would probably be best for me to move on.
Well, aren't you making the same type of content though?
Yeah, but I don't have to associate with the community in order to do that, right? I can kind of just exist in my own, I guess you could say, side of the internet or whatever.
He still interacts with the community, which is why I don't understand why he's saying that he's left the commentary community. Because even on his Twitter, he's still speaking under people's tweets or commenting on stuff or quote tweeting, and he's still doing the same commentary content. So you can't just say I'm leaving the community and then just keep continuing engaging with it. It's so fucking weird.
Right.
See much a difference in like what you're doing now versus then. That's what I'm like confused about. Like,
there you
it
go.
doesn't really make
Augie
any sense
says
to
it.
me. 'Cause we're covering the same stuff, and you keep saying like
There you
you're
go.
not interacting with certain aspects of it. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that I haven't really engaged with like the rest of the community in a while now. I mean, like even like look at like your show. When was the last time I called into your show? Right? It's been a
Matt, your tower failed. You failed your own tower, Matt. How sad is that? You failed your own tower, Matt. How did you fail your own tower?
really long time.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So you think like the area around like my show is like too toxic or something?
I mean, you know, I don't mean to say this to like sound like a dick or whatever, but like, yeah, like to some extent, yeah. I found myself with that part of the community, just like it genuinely, truly wasn't a healthy place for me to be.
Well, why? Like, what were they doing?
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I found myself, like, getting into these stupid situations where I was, like, responding to shit that I really shouldn't have, like, bothered with or whatever, or, like, getting upset about things that, like...
Okay, that has nothing to do with community, because you're going to get that when you're riding with Keffels, so what do you think you're going to get?
Even before Keffels, he was engaging with people with less than 10 followers and arguing with them. This is stuff you should just not engage with in general. Like,
I agree.
That's what's putting him in that spiral. He's literally going after or responding to people that are giving him that shit. You should
Remember I did that.
Leave him.
Remember I did that live stream about Rum liking that picture.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think she liked it on purpose, but she got caught. All right, I don't care what anybody says. Anyway, fuck it. I'm mask off. I don't give a fuck. And remember, I pulled him in that live stream, and before it got derailed, my whole point in pulling that in, why are you going to sit there and argue with people that honestly have no significance in your life? Why are you going to sit there and straight argue with people on Twitter that, quite honestly, they don't even watch your shit? Why do you care? Why do you care what they got to say? And she's a grown ass woman, and she can fight for herself.
No, literally, like
instead of just having Tipster fight for her, and she was sitting there not doing anything.
Yeah,
I know. No, literally, like he always talks about how he's been like a content creator since 2006, 2007, whatever. Like he should know by now how the fuck this all works. Like it's so retarded.
No, stop white. Oh my god, there's just so much wrong.
Like, I probably should have just like fucking ignored, and it was just like this like weird like impulse of like anytime.
Right, didn't you defend her liking it on accident? I thought it was on accident. I thought it was. But honestly, as I think about it more, I don't think it was. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it was. I think maybe she didn't realize it was what it was. I don't think she might not have realized it was lolly. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like the pure definition of what it is. Maybe she didn't think that. Maybe she thought it was a cute drawing and it was, whatever. I'm kind of like Tommy thinking on it. It was a weird picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe she didn't realize it was that. Okay? But I don't think she just went on her phone and accidentally hit it. No, I think she hit it on purpose.
Yeah.
Some stupid little drama happened, I always felt the need to like engage with it. And so rather than like continuing to go through that fucking cycle, I'm just like,
I know, Nuclear, because I was the one that found out that it was on that stream.
Well, this is not healthy for me, so I need to go, right?
Well, aren't you just like, then I don't understand like why you're like blaming like the quote unquote community for that, right? Like it just seems like a you problem, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, well,
I mean, to some extent it is. To some extent it is, but it's just one of those things where that community just caused me to like be in this like unhealthy cycle where I'm just like, I need to go,
He's
like if I
blaming
want
other
what's best
people.
for
He's
me,
blaming the
it's time
community
to
for
go.
himself.
I will say this though, you gotta say Tipster was kind of bullied.
Yeah, because he let himself get bullied.
Yeah,
I'm
but at the same
victim blaming, but fucking hell.
Yeah, but at the same time, the man couldn't fart without somebody saying something.
Yeah.
Why is he farting? Why is he doing that?
Yeah,
What is
exactly.
their bodily functions? What is this?
Swear to God, like the man couldn't fart. I mean, and I'm not saying that some of the criticism wasn't right on him. I'm not saying
Like some of it's valid. Like,
some of it
come
was
on.
that some of it was valid, but there were times that he couldn't do shit without somebody saying something to him. I don't blame him, but he's not exactly doing this in the right way.
But I still
my
think
point.
his reactions is why people did it.
Yes,
though.
that is why they did it. That is why they do what
all
they do.
of this really just comes back to how he reacts to shit. He don't need to be pointing fingers at the community or whatever when it's all just how he reacts.
Yeah, it's all bait and he takes it, so.
Yeah.
He does.
I mean, yeah, I mean, what you're saying is like the community would always like get you into acting like the same way that like Jalen would act, where you just do the same stuff over and over and over again or whatever. So you're just saying like you're sick of that, right? But in my head, it's like, okay, well, if you're sick of that, then why even cover drama at all? It seems like the main problem is like you just don't feel like you're in a position where you can like criticize people or whatever.
I mean, I think
that's still what you do.
I mean, no, like I feel like there's like a way to do it without like engaging. Like I don't understand.
Okay, Secure Art says the shit about Tip's wife went way too far, but I think he's blaming the wrong people for that happening. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that statement.
Yeah, his wife should have never been brought into anything.
Yep.
And like what's so difficult to understand about this, it's just a case of like,
Well,
you know, I like to.
Big.
Well, no, like I like to make the kind of content that I make, but like it's not the content that was the problem for me. It was the people in the community that creates that content. I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward, no?
I mean, do you want to like name? I just don't know. Like, are you talking about me or Nick? Or are you talking about like who were the fucking assholes?
I mean, there was just like a bunch of people. I mean, like I'll be honest with you and say like, were there times when like you or Nick or like someone else would say something that I didn't like? Yeah, sure, like of course, right? But like at the end of the day, like it was just I don't know how else to put it. I found myself in this cycle of like running into these like stupid little fucking dramas that I could have easily avoided if I just left and did my own thing. And so that's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm doing my own thing. Right?
I guess, dude, you're vague as fuck right now. Like, I'm not trying to be like a fucking
so
dick.
vague.
Yeah, no, like he's being super vague, and it's
Give
like,
us names. Give us names.
right, like give us a list, something. Don't just sit there and be like it's everybody, because it's not everybody. Like, come on.
Where I'm just like, well, say what you really mean.
Well, because the thing is, like, the thing is, like,
I
feel like you want me to like start name dropping people to start like burning bridges, and like that was never my intent. Like I'm gonna go and do my own.
You don't have to burn bridges. I'm just trying to figure out like what is an example of like behavior that you saw in this community where you were like, whoa, like, this is fucking, I don't want to be associated with this. Because when you're like vaguely implying that it's like me or Nick's community,
Thank you for the
I wanna
420.
know,
I'll read
like,
it
what
after.
they fucking, is it me or Nick? Is it like actions we made? Is it the way that we acted? Is it our community? Is it our chat? Is it people like fucking Alex and Spawnout from the fucking chat shitting you on Twitter? Like what exactly is like the fucking behavior that you think is like too toxic?
I literally already said that. Like I said, like, yeah, there were times when like things you guys would say like
You
I
just
didn't
said, like, you don't
appreciate.
like-
But like
you
also
don't-
there was like the way like the orbiters and like, you know, maybe I guess you could say like your fan base or your guys' fan bases, like the way they would like react to shit. Like if you want a perfect example of like something that like you said, for example, that I wasn't happy about, the coverage of like the AP situation, there was something that was said during your coverage that I don't mind if you cover it. Like it's a funny situation, right? Obviously cover whatever you want to cover. But like one of the things that you said in that like stream that like kind of bothered me, if I'm being totally honest with you, is you had reached out to me and you had asked like, yo, like what's the deal with like you and this girl? Is there something going on? Like what's the deal? And I kind of like let you know like, yeah, you know, it sucks. It's a shitty situation, but like there's nothing going on between, you know, me and this girl or anything like that. It's just, I guess she just got upset. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what I said, but basically I told you there's nothing going on with me and this girl that's like cheating on my wife or anything like that. And then like you went on your stream and you turned around and you said, Tipster said this isn't cheating, but I got to be honest, big X to doubt. And so like when I saw that, like admittedly, I didn't really appreciate that. And that has resulted in this like constant shitstorm of like, I always have to hear about how I cheat on my wife with e-girls all the time ever since then. And it's like, do I like that? No. Like, is it bridge burning worthy that happened? No, it's not. But like at the same time, like, was it frustrating to deal with? Yeah.
I think part of his problem is he's not telling exactly what it is and who it is.
Exactly. Like, if these people that you're having problems with, like, you consider them friends or whatever, just talk it out. Fucking communicate, bro.
No, Twisted Twig, not at all. No. Why do they need to be here? Why? No reason.
Well, we don't need them here.
Yeah, what the hell they need to be here for? What? Anyway. No, I think I do agree he was a bit too vague there. He needs to just flat out. I think Tipster is okay. I think Tipster's sitting there and he knows exactly what he wants to say. He's just not saying it. I think it's obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
You think like I contributed to people saying that you like cheated on your wife or something by saying that, or are you just more personally offended by me saying?
I mean, to be completely honest, to some extent, yeah. Like I don't think that was your intention, but I think yeah, because we talked about this recently when I DM'd you about something, and I was like, I think.
Thank you for the 690. I'll read it after.
Your audience doesn't understand sometimes that it's a joke, right? Like they take it seriously. They think it's like a real thing. So like when you said that, I don't know if you actually felt like what you were saying was true, or I don't know if that was a joke, another joke by you, but your audience took it seriously, right? So,
well,
yeah,
I mean, okay, if you're talking about the AP DMs or whatever, it's like, I mean, you were fucking flirting with her in private, right?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, maybe that's your interpretation of like flirting, but no, that's not flirting. I think when people fail to
about how like hot she looks and that she was your like goth mommy and you like that shit. Like,
well, the funny
DMs
thing
were
about the
pretty-
goth mommy thing is that like goth mommy wasn't even a name that I gave her. It was someone in my chat who gave her that name. She was on my stream one time and she had her face cam on, right? And like somebody commented that she looked like a goth.
Huh?
I said I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a true story. But what ticks me off is now he's got people in his chat, because you can see his chat here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got people in the chat going, Augie is farming for drama, right? What pisses me off is, okay, people, I need y'all to get out of the little echo chamber that you're in. All right. You obviously don't know that Tipster and Augie were riding together for like what, 5 years?
Yeah.
For 5 years. Now, I don't know. People are saying that I have changed since I gotten on Rumble. All right. I am going to, I have defended. Listen, I gave Sneeko a W. I defended Shapiro. I even defended the quartering on something.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm going to do it with Augie, all right? I'm going to do it with Augie. I think Augie has 1,000% reason to do what he's doing in this call, and he's not even being disrespectful about it. Yeah. He has all rights to be asking Tipster what is up. Because if Tipster has been saying this shit online, on YouTube, on Twitter, then Augie has the absolute right to ask him out loud on YouTube what's going on. He's been riding with him for 5 years and he doesn't understand what's going on, and he has absolute right asking him that. 100%.
And it's not like he's yelling at him or anything. He's phrasing it in ways so like it's not like a shit show like people want.
Yeah. I mean, Augie's not being dirty by what he's asking. He's not even being disrespectful. He's just asking, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, and the fact that chat's saying that is being disingenuous, or people that like he's egging you on,
that's
and like you're feeding to the drama. Yeah,
that's
this
a
is
hot
all
box. Yeah,
right.
All echo chamber shit.
Yeah.
Mommy, and it was in reference to the fact that she looked goth and she's a mom, right? So that became like this meme between us and like all of our other friends and stuff that she was the goth mommy. So there's like so much context there that everybody's missing. And at the time she was able to take that and make it look like something it wasn't. But no, there was nothing there between me and her. It was just banter between two friends. I joke with a lot of friends like that, both publicly and privately. And I don't know, maybe you guys just never noticed that I make those kind of jokes with people who are comfortable with those kind of jokes. But no, there was nothing there between me and her. And on top of that, like, she later came out and admitted that there was nothing between us. She apologized to me and my wife for everything that happened. And like, still people still believe that there was something between me and her. And it's just not the case.
So like, I'm not trying to like clip chimp you, but I'm just genuinely asking. Like when you're saying stuff like, "I thought you looked great in that photo. Goth mommy could get it," or whatever, and you're talking about how
they're
you're
jokes.
Alone.
They're fucking jokes.
I mean, there's just so many.
I don't have a problem with it because I know how he jokes, and I know that I've had people joke with me like that before, knowing damn well I wouldn't do anything. Me personally, I don't have a problem, and I know for a fact his wife has seen him. And she doesn't have a problem with it. And if she doesn't have a problem with it, I'm not having a problem with it.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah.
And it's in private. It's like, who's the joke for? Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, what does it matter? My wife's aware of it, and she doesn't give a shit about it. So, like, what does it fucking matter?
Yeah,
True, Matt Pitt. Chris did say that about Ginger. Ginger Ramos can get it. Chris did say that about Ginger. True.
If your view of relationship is like, I wouldn't allow that in my relationship, that's fine. Like, everybody has different like boundaries within their own relationships, and like with me and my wife, like, she's okay with me making these kind of comments and these kind of jokes with my friends. So like, I don't really see what the issue is.
I don't know.
You know, if you're reaching out to me and you're asking me, hey, is there something going on between you and this girl? And I'm telling you, no, there's not. Like, why go on a stream and then turn around and say X'd out?
Bro, you got busted like talking.
Oh, I know he was, Matt.
I mean, flat out, like, whether you want to say it's a joke or not, you got busted talking like sexually to another fucking woman.
Was it really sexual though?
I mean, you were saying she.
I think this boils down to morals. All right.
Yeah.
I think this boils down to personal morals. All right. I can see where some people would have a problem with that. Okay. And I can see where if your wife's okay with it, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I can see both sides of it. I can. You know, because not again, it's the same thing I preach on my channel. Not everyone is the same. Not everyone's built the same. Not everyone has the same morals. So I get it.
You could get it. Like, what's the implication?
Yeah,
there?
as a fucking joke, dude.
But that's
like,
sexual. Whether you want to say it's a joke or not, like, that's sexual.
I mean,
so obviously when I see this shit, am I really that fucking out of line? Again, look, I'm just saying, I'm not.
So, like, what was the point of reaching out to me and getting my side then?
What do you mean?
What was the point in even asking me, like, yo, is there something going on with you two? If you're just going to turn around and say, big X'd out.
Because it's still my opinion. It's just because I ask you for like what you're.
Thanks for the money, you fucking
look, in my
simp.
opinion, and most people's opinion, like when I said that.
You know what? For a second, I thought that was us. I said, wait a minute. I don't have that. Wait a minute. I don't have that shit. Fuck no. You couldn't pay me to have that. No, I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
The fucking chat, they would view you messaging another woman that's not your fucking wife as like some like, you know, form of cheating. I mean, this is a popular opinion. You know what I mean? Like, this is not something that.
But at the end of the day. At the end of the day, what matters is mine and my wife's personal boundaries in our relationship. And nothing else matters outside of that.
Well, then if everything's good there, then like me fucking giving like a retarded take on stream shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? If everything's like.
I mean, but like, don't you think it like sucks for like both me and my wife to see like all these people commenting about how like Tipster cheats on his wife with e-girls all the time when that's simply not the case?
This shit was like plastered all over.
Like, I get it. Like I said, I don't mind you. I don't mind you covering it. But like, you're asking me, give me an example of something that like upset you and something that like frustrated you, and I'm telling you, this is an example of something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that is true. But I am going to defend my example, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Example.
I'm just telling you like where I'm coming from, and if that's your opinion, like okay, cool, like that's your opinion. But like, you asked for an
Bunny, you asshole. Really, Bunny? Really, Bunny? Don't forget to suck the tip of the like button. I swear to God.
Yeah, to remind everybody to like the stream.
Bunny, I love you. I love you, Bunny. That's why you were chosen.
example of tell me something that was like bothering you, and it's like, well, here's one of the things. You know? And again, like, it's not to the point where it's like bridge burning. Like, I don't have a problem with you or like anyone else, right? I'm just kind of going my own way. You know, sometimes with friendships and sometimes with, you know, your relationship to like different communities and stuff, you realize that this is not a healthy place for me to be. So I got to go. And that's what I did. I did what was best for me.
Well, that's interesting or whatever, but you're picking like the Keffels community?
I mean, it's not just the Keffels community.
Yeah. I mean, true.
Yeah.
Matt Pitt says, Tipster has a tendency to hold everything in. Then when he gets annoyed about something, oh man, the way you wrote this. Then when he gets annoyed about something, he takes what he's holding in out on them. He did that to us during the rum stuff. Yeah, he did. I remember that. that.
Like, I've made a lot of friends with a bunch of different communities, but like Keffels just happens to be like one of them. Like, I understand that you guys don't like Keffels, and that's fine. I even understand that you guys are critical of me being friends with Keffels, right? But at the end of the day, like, you know, I had a conversation with her. We got to know each other. This is something I've always been open to doing. People I'm critical of, I have no problem sitting down and having a conversation with them. Whether it's a public live stream where we can talk about it publicly or it's a private conversation, doesn't matter. Like, I'm always open to talk to somebody that I'm critical of. And she took me up on it. And through that, we kind of like got to talking, we got to know each other, and we just kind of clicked, right? And I understand people have an issue with that because they don't like who Keffels is, and that's fine. People are welcome to have whatever opinion they want.
I think it's about who Keffels is. It's like what Keffels does, though. You know, they're like a serial liar, deplatformer.
Can I be honest with you about something too? Because I saw like you guys were like, yo, she's on the deplatform shit again because of what she said about Matt Walsh. I don't see laughing at someone who has like lost like, you know, in this case demonetization, right? I don't see laughing at it as the same as advocating for deplatforming, because like by that logic, I guess I'm a hypocrite because I laughed at BX Bullet when she got banned. I wouldn't advocate for that. I wouldn't like obviously go out of my way to like make that happen. But when it happened, I laughed at it.
But she has like an established history of like going after people's fucking platforms. That's her goal. She
so do you think
that's part of her greater plan?
But do you not think people can like
on the other side?
Do you not think people can change?
Has Keffels shown any indication that she's changed her mind?
I mean, to me, like I think so.
How?
But
How has she been
How?
around long enough to show that she has changed? Look, the only thing I'm gonna say to you, Tipster, is be careful, because you like to say certain words that they don't like over there, and the words that I don't even say that you like to say, and they don't like that over there. And what are you going to do when Keffels turns around and goes after you? Because I have a gut feeling he's going to end up getting canceled by Keffels.
Right. Like,
I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I'm sorry. I do not trust her. Like, I don't trust. I'm going to be honest with you. Well, I can't really say that now because some of them turn. I don't trust a good 75-80% of his fucking friends. I don't.
Yeah, no. And like
a lot of them are just there because he has 100+ K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's obvious.
My issue was that he put down an entire community as toxic, and then said that this community would have, like, he wouldn't be alive if he didn't leave this community. And I think, like, don't you think saying this to Keffels' community is bad faith and hypocritical? Like, this is it's literally my point. Like, they've done so much worse, and at least like within the commentary community, there are different sides. People take different sides. People discuss, like, issues rather than, like, if you look at anyone's chat, not everyone is agreeing. There's always fights. There's always disagreements. And that is what we're open to. We're open to conversation. Whereas you go into his community and the other communities, such as Keffels, it's a massive hug box. It's a massive thing. And maybe that's what he wants. He doesn't want to argue anymore. He's over it. He's lying down going, right, I just want a community that's going to like me no matter what I do. And I'm going to get, so many goth mummies out of it now. So excellent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But also it's like, everybody knows Keffels' community is pretty much like, at least personally to me, like.
Can I say something real quick? All right, I'm gonna say something real quick. I understand we have a problem with Keffels, but I'm not gonna deal with transphobia in the chat either.
No.
Yeah. No, don't do that, guys.
All right. I'm gonna tell you now. That was your warning. I'm not gonna deal with the transphobia. I'm not dealing with that in the chat. All right. Keffels is such an asshole on so many different levels. We don't have to go that far. Okay?
Yeah. But anyways, like, everybody knows how our community is, and we've all heard, like, Tipster's fucking soundboard. He's not gonna be able to play his soundboard anymore. He's not gonna be able to say his, like, are you retarded line. Like, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just all his content, just gonna be gone.
I've gotten to know her. I've gotten to know her as a person, though. So
have you talked about, like, her views on speech and stuff like that? Like, privately?
Yeah, we talk about a lot of things. I mean, at the end of the day, like, we're friends. Like, me and Keffels are friends. So, like, we talk about a lot of things.
So Keffels has told you that they no longer agree with the deplatforming. They no longer agree with going after people like that. Although if it does happen to them, they're willing to, like, celebrate it a little bit on Twitter.
I'm not going to disclose what we've shared in private conversations, but I think she's changed.
Okay, well,
and if you don't agree with me, that's fine. But, like, honestly, I feel like she's on a path to changing.
Did she change before or after she left? She ran through all her 100,000.
Yeah.
Just a question. When did she change? Did she change after she went on her nice vacation to Ireland? Did she change after she probably snorted up a bunch of that $100,000 that was supposed to be for legal fees? When did she change? When did she change?
Because even after all of that shit, was still doing that shit, by the way, so.
Yeah.
If you disagree, that's totally fine. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you how I feel about it.
Huh. Okay. Well, I just haven't seen any indication that that's happened or whatever. And it's like,
I mean, I guess you're not.
I'm not asking you to disclose private conversations, but you did bring up that based on conversations you have with Keffels in private.
I think she's changed.
But I just don't see that. I don't know.
I mean, if you don't see it, that's fine. Like, if you don't see it, that's fine.
Lie. Like, I just flat out, that just sounds like a lie. Everything from her public social media indicates that she has not changed at all.
How? Can you elaborate?
First of all, she's celebrating the fucking Matt Walsh stuff or whatever.
Again,
right?
I don't see celebrating as, like, advocating for someone being deplatformed.
You don't think of the context
again by that same logic. By that same logic, I'm a hypocrite because I laughed at BX Bullet getting banned.
Yeah.
Would you say that I'm a hypocrite because I didn't advocate for it? I didn't encourage people to make that happen. I didn't send my fans to like mass flag or shit. But when she got banned, I laughed at it.
But BX Bullet literally said you should be banned or whatever because you were like willing to be like charitable to like fucking like Mr. Girl or some shit like that, right? Like wasn't that an argument she made, right? So I don't see that at all. Right, but if you had a history of going after like other streamers and attacking them specifically because of like TOS violations that you just plied if you're a fucking ass because you're in a political movement that encourages like the deplatforming and the censorship of other people and stuff like that, and then it happens to somebody and then they celebrate that, that doesn't tell me that they've changed their mind on their position on speech.
I mean, I guess we can just I guess we can just agree to disagree.
On Twitter,
on
like, yo, I know Matt Walsh is against us or whatever, but his, demonetization, blah blah blah. This is not the way. We should not be attacking people like that. But no, she didn't say that, right? So how the fuck has she changed?
I mean, like I said, I'm not going to disclose what we've talked about in like private or whatever, but like based on private conversations I've had with her, I think she's changed. I think she's on a road to become like a better person. And like, if you guys don't want to like take the time to like get to know her and have those conversations.
All right, what?
Yeah, so there's no examples then. He's just like, well, I'm not going to tell you what she said. This is like, well, saying something and doing something are two separate things.
Well, see, and that's the thing. I don't think there's been enough time passed to see if she's changed or not.
And the fact that he said, like, in a little bit, like, how he was, like, friends with her for a few months or whatever. It's like, a few months. You can't get to know anybody in that stage and call them a friend. You know what I mean? Like, I hardly know you, Xylie, but, like, I consider us okay. Like, we're friends, but, like, I wouldn't say, like, as far as what he's putting across with Keffels. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but, like, he keeps doing, like, trust me, bro. It's just like, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing. Retarded.
That's fine. You don't have to. But like at the end of the day, like I said, I'm always willing to have a conversation with someone that I've been critical of. And I had a conversation with her and we got to know each other. And like, this is just how I feel about it.
We've had conversations with Keffels too or whatever. I mean, it wasn't like, it didn't leave me thinking like, oh shit, maybe this person's like, a decent person or whatever. I mean, for a while, Keffels was like engaging with our community in a very obvious way to sort of siphon that edgier support, especially after her own community turned on her for saying the R word. And you keep talking about how like this community is so much better for your like mental health and stuff like that. Are you prepared for like the fucking purity testing they're about to put you through to make sure every take you give is correct? And if you don't give a correct or sensitive enough take on something, then therefore like you're like a fucking bad guy. I mean, you've seen literally what this exact same community did to Keffels 2 months ago. So even your reasoning there like doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, like if this is something that I want to like engage in, like that's ultimately like my choice, right?
Dostingo, you know what? Let me help you out.
Wow.
Peace out.
Dude.
Bye.
Retard.
Bye.
Seriously.
Yeah, you can engage in it, but I'm very like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, like ultimately, like if I end up getting fucked over in this situation, whether it's from, that community or whether it's from, Keffels herself ends up like stabbing me in the back or something, like, I mean, it is what it is. Like I mean, what can I say? I mean, at the end of the day, it'll be more content for you guys, right?
I guess, but like I don't know, dog. That's pretty sad.
I don't know what you want me to say, right? Like,
dude, okay, this is an actual question, all right? Like, you keep talking about like your mental health and stuff like that. Don't you think it's bad to like hinge your disability of your mental health on a community that gives you like support online? Isn't that like a pretty dangerous like place?
I mean, like I'm not.
Is he drinking a Bud Light?
Yeah.
Is he drinking a Bud Light?
Yeah.
All right, just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support on a community. Like I've made friends with people who are very supportive of me, but like I feel like you guys think that like I've gone to like the Keffels community and it's like her whole
hell hath no fury. The reason why everyone is saying at the end of the day because Tipster repeats it over and over again in this they made it into a meme because people Tipster repeats it over and over again in the video.
At the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
it's trying to be nuts.
At the end of the day, this is retarded, bro.
Community is like this big hug box for me. It's like, no, like I'm just friends with her. And I like, do I like engage with like her community through like her chat and stuff like that? Yeah, sure. But like, am I like this, like, am I super invested in her community? No, I'm just friends with her as a person.
Well, the reason why I think that you're invested.
Wait a minute. Now, Tipster, hold on. Wait a minute. I've seen you retweet people who said, "Oh, I'm so glad I found Tipster through Keffels."
Yeah, I've actually seen that too. I've seen a lot of that.
Me too.
Come on now. Come on now.
Is because your reasoning for leaving the commentary community is that it made your mental health feel like shit.
Mhm.
You know, so therefore the implication is that when you go to Keffels community, it's better for your mental
But
health.
I'm not there for Keffels community. It just so happens that, like, you know, when I'm engaging with her content or I'm engaging with her, like, her community's there, right? But I'm not there for her community. I'm there for her. You see what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like when I used to, like, hang out, like, on your streams and stuff. I'm not there for, like, your community that's around your content. I'm there to hang out with you, right?
Right. But then, okay, so what you're saying is that you left.
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
I don't know.
Wait,
I'm not
what?
there for the community, but I'm staying for the community.
Her as a person.
Well, the reason why I think that you're invested is because your reasoning for leaving the mental health and stuff like that. Don't you think it's bad to, like, hinge your disability of your mental health on a community that gives you, like, support online? Isn't that, like, a pretty dangerous, like, place to
I
set your
mean, like,
cards?
I'm not hinging my support on a community. Like, I've made friends with people who are very supportive of me, but, like, I feel like you guys think that, like, I've gone to, like, the Keffels community and it's like her whole community.
Wait, you're not hinging on the community. That's the exact reason why you left the community.
I mean,
Wait,
like, I'm
what?
not hinging my support on a
Yeah.
community. Like, I've made
I'm not
friends
gonna
with
do
people
that
who
with this
Wait,
new one,
wait,
you guys.
wait. Hold on. Let me hear this one more time. Hold on.
On a community that gives you, like, support online. Isn't that, like, a pretty dangerous, like, place to
I
set your
mean, like,
cards?
I'm not hinging my support on a community. Like,
But that's why you left the community, because you felt like you weren't supported, because they were always trolling you. Wait, what? Okay, y'all can talk now. I understood what he said. It took me a couple times to understand what he said. I'm sorry. I needed to hear it because I didn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah. No, you got the nail on the head. Yeah.
Obviously, he's leaving the commentary community because he didn't feel supported. So how are you saying it doesn't hit? Oh, God, Tipster, you're making this hard for me. God damn it. Ah!
like, I've made friends with people who are very supportive of me, but, like, I feel like you guys think that, like, I've gone to, like, the Keffels community and it's like her whole community is like this big hug box for me. It's like, no, like, I'm just friends with her. And I, like, do I, like, engage with, like, her community through, like, her chat and stuff like that? Yeah, sure. But, like, am I like this, like, am I super invested in her community? No, I'm just friends with her as a person.
Well, the reason why I think that you're invested is because your reasoning for leaving the commentary community is that it made your mental health feel like shit.
Mhm.
You know, so therefore the implication is that when you go to Keffels community, it's better for your mental
But
health.
I'm not there for Keffels community. It just so happens that, like, you know, when I'm engaging with her content or I'm engaging with her, like, her community's there, right? But I'm not there for her community. I'm there for her. You see what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like,
So he left the
it's kinda like when
community to
I
go to Keffels.
Bro.
He left the community to go to Keffels.
Bro.
Right.
Bro. You got people from her community making you art.
Yeah.
Bro.
Dude.
Bro.
He's like, this community's got nice amenities.
to, like, hang out, like, on your streams and stuff. I'm not there for, like, your community that's around your content. I'm there to hang out with you, right?
Right. But then, okay, so what you're saying is that you left the commentary community because it was negatively affecting your mental health.
Mhm.
But then you went over, but you haven't replaced that with any community. You just left the commentary community.
I left the commentary community, and then I've made, like, other friends that I engage with, like, regularly.
I guess, okay, well then in that case, like, don't you think it's a little bit, like, of a bad idea to, like, hedge, like, the stability of your mental health on, like, random people you just met online?
I don't think you guys realize how long I've been talking to Keffels. I know this has only
Yes.
recently became, like, a public thing, but we've actually been talking for quite some time.
Really? For
Yes.
how long?
Makes it out to be
I
a
don't
long
know,
time,
maybe-
right?
Right.
I don't know, at least, like, a few months or so. It's not
few
like,
months.
I know it only
So
came
3
out, like, what,
months.
the past couple weeks or whatever, but we've been talking for quite some time.
So he's been
Few
talking to
months.
her since, like, maybe February?
Yeah.
Right.
A few months. Yeah. Best friends.
Wow. Besties. Hashtag.
Trust them with your life.
Yeah, Matt,
Mhm.
they've been in the
Do it.
DMs, apparently.
I say he goes all in with Keffels. Like, give her, like, your full name, your social. Like, trust her completely.
Oh, dear
Yeah.
God.
See what happens. Mhm.
Yeah, let's see. I want to see where
Yeah.
this goes.
Oh, I was about to
Interesting.
say.
So
Yeah.
I guess, like, around the time she was interacting with our community or something.
Yeah, I'd say that that's probably around the time, maybe.
Curious. Okay.
Curious.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean,
Yes,
my question.
thank you, Rag. On top of that, she doxes people too. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. I forget about the.
Yeah.
I always forget about the doxing. Yes, and she doxes people. So she basically scammed her audience. Then she deplatforming people all over the place and doxed people. And we're gonna be her friend. What the fuck?
This is a great idea.
Wow.
Stunning idea. Very stunning idea.
It still stands,
Good
right? So you
job.
know this person for like 2 or 3 months, and I'm not sitting here like policing, like you can't be friends with this person or this person, or whatever. I'm not sitting there.
And I'll be
telling you
honest,
what
like
you
with some
should
people,
do
it
or
does.
not.
With some people, like it does kind of come off as that. Like, it's problematic for me to be friends with this person, and I'm not saying that's you.
Well-
I haven't gotten that vibe from you at all. But like,
Well, here's the thing of what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying you should or should not be friends with them. I'm just questioning like why, like what's the fuck?
I'm gonna tell you now. There are certain people. I'm not naming any names, okay? But there are certain people that if my friends get friendly with them, I'm cutting it the fuck off. That is my boundary.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker's my boundary. I'm telling you. I'm not playing.
Fucking point of like you
it's
know,
literally
again,
just we started talking and we clicked, and that's it. It's literally just that.
But yeah, but you like
literally.
fully like trust them like with everything or whatever after like 3 months of contact. I don't know. It just seems like strange to me.
I mean, have you not seen me like be super open with people like that before? And yeah, it's got me into trouble.
Well,
I'll admit
I
that.
definitely have noticed
This
that,
is-
but it's
this
like,
is-
fuck you completely.
this is something that-
like 30 times.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I mean, like you could look at it from that perspective and be like, yeah, it's really stupid, but like, no, like this is just who I am.
Matt saying Keffels is a pick-me because I always complain about pick-me's. That's why he says I'm misogynistic. Matt Pitt, shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
I'm just a friendly fucking guy. Like, I don't know. And I've always been that guy.
Yeah, but you know what? She literally stands for everything that you supposed to hate.
Literally.
Yep.
I don't get what he doesn't understand.
I don't know either. And I mean, granted, again, he is a grown-ass man. He can do whatever he wants. I have nothing to do with the fact of who he becomes. Believe me, he would have a hell of a lot less friends if it was up to me, okay? Because I would stand there and go, nope, nope, she cool, nope, 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 maybe, nope, nope. Shit.
Okay. I don't know, man. I, mean,
I don't
that's just,
understand. I think I'm being like pretty straightforward to you, but like,
well,
No!
I don't know. It's just like to me, there's just so many fucking.
He's not.
Wait, what did he just say?
You just said it. I think I'm being pretty straightforward, don't
No,
you?
you're not. No, you're not, Tipster.
I don't know,
With
man.
the
I don't
most
understand. I think I'm
Vegas
being like
interview.
pretty straightforward to you, but like,
Well, no, I don't know, dog. It's just like to me, there's just so many fucking just problems. You should not be going to people online to
Inconsistencies.
hedge your like mental
Yeah.
health, and there's not be policing you to say. I'm just like telling you, like honestly, like dude, you talk to people for like 2-3 months, you open up to them and shit like that. They fuck you over every single time or whatever, and it's like. I don't know, like it's. I'm not going full Medicare and saying like internet people aren't your friends or anything like that, but they shouldn't be your closest friends. That's for sure, because it just doesn't fucking work. And then you're also your.
And his chat is pissing me off. This dude
Yeah.
is off the rail. How? They've obviously never seen Augie. This is like one of the calmest Augies you can see. You know what I'm saying? They obviously have never
Right.
seen him. This other person, Augie, has no self-awareness. No, I think he's pretty self-aware, and I think he has all rights to be asking the questions that he's asking. Hold on. There was one in here. You're being straightforward. Then you obviously don't know what a fucking conversation is.
There is like another one there that like it's a tipster. There needs to be a lesson in all this. You can never argue in good faith against someone who's clearly not interested in acting in good faith, like our friend Augie here.
Yeah, it's a fucking hot
Righto. Righto.
And not a damn thing that Augie is asking is wrong. Not a damn thing he's asking is wrong.
It's
And
all
believe me,
valid.
It is.
If I thought Augie was being wrong, I would say it, but I can't because he's not being wrong.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's asking questions that genuinely need answers.
He's been riding with Tipster for 5 years. They have literally fought other communities together. Of course he's asking these questions. The fuck?
The fuck
Like,
indeed.
I still can't go over this like clip of you like talking about like this suicide shit or whatever, like implying.
I
that
didn't
our
say
community-
I didn't say that I was committing suicide. I've seen people commenting on that, and I'm like, dude, like, did I get emotional and did I have a moment on stream? Yeah, I did. And the reason why I ended that stream and deleted the VOD is because I'm like, this should not be happening. So I ended my stream and I deleted the VOD because I had like this moment of like, I mean, I've talked about how I deal with like a depression disorder and shit like that, and it just kind of hit me, right? And so I had this moment, and like very quickly I realized this should not be happening on stream. I need to go. So I ended my stream and I deleted the VOD. But did I say that like I was gonna kill myself or anything like that? No. Like I was in what I said was I was in a really dark place. I was having a bit of a mental health crisis, and I needed to make changes in my life to improve that.
Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, I guess that's really, I don't know, all I have to ask.
So
Okay, real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
You go ahead.
No,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, like, because we don't have any clips or anything from that stream where he deleted that VOD, so we don't exactly know what he said. We're only going off what people are saying that he said that were in the chat at the time. And I think he, like, apparently it wasn't saying, like, he didn't say suicide. He goes, I just would not be alive if I was still in that community or something like that. So it basically implied that he would have if he was still here.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question.
Yeah.
Because everybody makes a comment. And I'm not judging by this question. This is like a legit question for you and for the chat, all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody talks about, well, he hasn't left the community because he still covers the same stuff. So does that mean that you have to be in the community if you cover the same stuff?
Well, if it's commentary underneath that bracket, you are literally in the commentary community.
Wait a minute.
Aren't you?
Wait a minute. No. Because
No.
95% of YouTube is commentary. It can be what we do in the commentary community, or it can be commentary about anything. There's people who cover the same subjects we cover, and they are not commentary community.
Yeah, I
Okay?
agree with
Yeah,
you.
but they would have their own community with commentary.
Yes,
though. Like they're separate.
They're in their own community. Exactly. So is
Yeah.
it possible for him to be covering the same stuff and not be in the community?
I get what you mean. Okay. Yeah, but the thing is, he is in a commentary community, not necessarily this commentary community.
Yes,
feel
and it
like
was
this
this commentary
commentary
community is what he was wanting to leave.
I feel like this commentary community is more like an ecosystem.
It is.
It's just its own ecosystem.
It is. It is. You have
I don't know
listen.
how we all ended up here.
That's how I tell people. Listen, you got commentary, and then you have the commentary community. Okay, because you have commentary everything for what kind of grass seed to put on your fucking grass. Because commentary is just giving your thoughts and opinions on things.
Yes,
and
Yeah,
showing
yeah.
receipts on why you feel the way that you feel. And there's different kind of commentary. There's react commentary. There's the deep dives. There's a plethora of different commentary. But
Yeah.
not everybody who does commentary is in the commentary community.
Correct.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's a good point.
So my point is, I personally think, yes, he can leave the community. Yes, he can still cover the same subjects, but he needs to do it right. He's not doing it right.
And just announcing your departure makes it all so much worse, doesn't it?
Well, it does make it, well, kind of. Like, I had to give a 2-week notice to the beauty drama community. I literally had to give like a 2-week notice because I was starting to comment on Twitter about things. I was about to subtweet. I was starting to subtweet about things happening in the commentary community, and I literally had to give a 2-week notice. Going, listen, I ain't part of y'all no more. So when you see a subtweet, it's not about you, okay? Basically.
Fair enough.
I had to turn in my pink slip because those motherfuckers, they watch your Twitter like nothing else.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine the amount of A-loggers in that ecosystem.
Oh, yeah, very much so. So, yeah, I had to give my 2 weeks notice. It was funny as hell. When I wrote it out, Skip was like, damn, you just gave your 2-week notice. I was like, I sure did. So no one owns the topics. Okay, nuclear. All right. Echo Tragedy said not the way he does. No. Okay, and that's the thing. I think he can continue doing what he's doing, but I think he can leave the actual community, but he's got to do it right. This whole virtual signal shit he's doing with Keffels ain't it. Ain't it?
Yeah.
It ain't it.
Ask.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, like, what? Like, what?
At the end of the day.
I mean, why? Like, I was open to have this conversation with you. I figured this is what you wanted to ask me about, and I'm just like, whatever, we'll talk about it.
I'm asking you. I mean, Bo Black says he has one tip question.
What?
I don't know. He just said he has one tip question. I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, like, to me, like, everything you're doing, like, the answers you're giving me or whatever I'm hearing, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. It just seems like
that's fine. It doesn't
multiple
have to make
bad approaches.
I mean, it doesn't have to make sense to you. At the end of the day,
it's gonna hurt you more in the long run. That's
I mean, at the end of the day, here and now. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying that you're taking like your fucking problems, like with like your mental health, out in like a fucking community that I really don't think has that much to do with it. It's more so just like how you perceive things on the fucking internet. You know, you take some. You are right that you respond to everything or whatever, right? Or
but like you acknowledge that, like, you know, your surroundings can be like unhealthy for you, right? Especially for someone who does struggle with like mental health stuff. So like, if you're noticing
like, worse surroundings,
but I don't see it that way. It's like I said, I think you guys think that I'm like more involved with like this because you guys like think it's Keffels community. You specifically mentioned Keffels community. I'm not as involved in her community as you think. I'm not there for her community. I'm there for her as a person. This person that I befriended.
The thing is that
does that make sense?
With that, there's always going to be a community that's going to watch out.
Okay, wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, that with that though, like, comes Keffels community. Like, Keffels community is attached to Keffels, so no matter what, you're going to be exposed to that community. And when that community does see the content and blah blah blah, of course they're going to attach yourself to that person too because they're friends with Keffels, so then they're part of the community. Like, I don't know. It like this is just, it is really dumb.
Yeah. It is.
It is really dumb. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, from your perspective, I guess.
I mean, if you don't agree with it, like, that's fine. But I'm telling you, like, this is the way it is.
Interesting. Tipster, are you gonna ever come back home? I'm
not coming home. I really truly felt like it was an unhealthy place for me to be, and I needed to leave for the betterment of me. And like I'm in the best place mentally I've been in a long time. And I know that people think that like...
And that part's absolutely fine with me. I just have a problem with him going to Keffels.
Yeah, Sakura in chat says that they watched Tip's stream today and it was a lot of virtue signaling and chat was full of a lot of new people who were just cheering it on.
And guess what community they came from?
Yeah.
I bet you can't guess. I bet you can't guess where they came from. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like, I guess this new me is like weird or whatever the fuck, and like that's fine. But like I'm happier than I've ever been.
Like fucking, it's because you sound like iDubbbz or whatever. Like when you speak, like you're doing the whole spiel of I used to be in a toxic community, blah blah blah. It's just like that whole logic is so like retarded. Because
Jessica, I don't care. We're live here. I don't care.
I mean, hot take. Like, I know that iDubbbz doesn't like really handle these situations very well, but I don't have a problem with iDubbbz if he feels like he wants to change as a person. I don't see that as an issue. Like, I know like a lot of you guys in that scene see that as like, oh well, he's like cucking or whatever. I don't agree. Like, if he wants to change as a person, then whatever. I
don't see like there being a necessary point to change. Like you're acting like you're in like a fucking cult or something. That's like the part that's like doesn't make any sense to me. You're acting like you're a part of something evil and like you did things you're not proud of anymore. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is.
I mean,
is it drama content? Well, you said it's not about the content.
I don't know how to explain it to you.
I don't know what there is to explain, right? It just seems, I don't know. I literally don't know.
I don't know how to explain it to you. It was just a unhealthy place.
I want to know what I'm doing right now that's like bad that I should probably stop doing.
And that's the thing. I think Augie and Nick and Bo Blacks are thinking that it's them.
Yeah, they're like, what did I do? Yeah.
Right.
And if it is them, he needs to tell them.
Yeah.
He needs to tell him. He needs to tell him how he really feels. And this whole conversation for him feels like he wants to say more, but he's not saying it. He's stopping himself from saying it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like eating.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. Like, I'm living my life and I'm doing what I want, and I'm not going to tell you how to live your life or run your content or whatever. Do what you want to do, and that's fine.
But okay, so I'm doing like evil shit or whatever. It's like, I want to know what
Who
that
said
is,
you
though.
were doing? Who said you were doing evil shit?
You're saying I'm part of a toxic fucking negative. I'm just trying to
It
figure
was
out what that
it was a
means.
toxic place for me, is what I'm saying. Like if you're fine with that environment, that's fine. You do you. But it was a toxic place for me.
All right. Boblax wants to ask you a question or whatever.
Sure.
Okay.
Tip.
What's up, my dude? How's it going?
Yo.
Bobby. I love Bobby.
Yeah.
I love
So do
Bobby.
I.
Even though Bobby's a little shit talking about ageism is bad and then puts a grandma fucking emoji under my fucking picture I did.
Saw that. Holy shit.
That little asshole. I love that little asshole though, but Bobby is a little asshole. Mike Lopez, I will fucking hide you from both channels. From both channels, sir. I will hide you from both channels. Fuck with me, Mike. Remember, Mike, you're one of the only ones that didn't get blocked, okay?
Yeah.
Remember that, Mike. Remember that.
I'm a little high, so hopefully this comes across.
I can tell.
Well,
I can tell.
you kind of low-key answered it just before I came in, but my biggest issue
And
is...
by the way, if you hear a bunch of bumping, apparently a thunderstorm's coming through, so let's hope we make it through.
Yes,
But my house
hitting me
usually
right
doesn't...
now.
Oh, wait, my house usually doesn't lose electricity, so... But just in case you hear it, that's what it is.
All right.
Okay.
When you talk about, like, oh, I left the community or whatever, you say, like, I used to be so toxic, and I'm sorry to any
'Cause I think I
toxicity I
was.
contributed. But you're saying the community's toxic. You're saying
Were
you
you
were toxic in
Do
it.
you
So
do you
like,
guys not comprehend that sometimes the community you're in can have an impact on you as a person?
That's true.
I think
I
it's maybe a
agree.
better person.
I actually agree with that. I actually agree. Because when I joined, when in the community I used to be in, I was a huge SJW. Huge. Huge. Huge SJW. I was,
Yeah,
I used to tone police the fuck out of people. And then I started covering more of these subjects and like started covering like really heavy, dark subjects. And it's like, why in the fuck do I care if somebody uses the R word, even though I don't use it? But why the fuck do I care if somebody uses the R word when this person over here is hurting kids?
Yeah.
That's the person I need to go after. I don't give a fuck what words you use as far as that goes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Priorities.
Person.
I mean, if it's made you a better person, great. That's awesome.
Matthew, I'm going to take your wrench away so K-Huck... You know what, Matt? I'm going to take your wrench away so K-Huck can hide you because you can't never say her name right.
Whoa. Wait. I don't either. So is that really grounds? I love
Matt,
saying
yeah.
cuck. Yeah.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's awesome for you. Then hey, that works for you.
So
It
you, like,
didn't work for me.
You were like apologizing to anyone who like got.
Is there
hurt
something wrong
by
with that?
You were toxic. Like I'm just curious. Like, what actions did you do that were like so toxic? Because I
I
know
feel
you
like
were,
I feel like there
I
for
know-
me, I feel like there's a difference between like being critical of someone because they said or did something stupid, or having a laugh because somebody said or did something stupid, and like getting super like heated to the point of like you're literally sending like hatred towards a person. And I felt like it got to that point with me, right? And if you
Oh,
guys
in, like, your
disagree, that's fine.
content?
Yeah.
So you were like, dude, I never remember you covering something where you were like, go harass this person. This
I mean,
person, like,
there's
fuck this
you don't
person
you
genuinely.
don't always have to say go harass this person to direct harassment towards a person. It doesn't always have to be vocalized.
I'm just like, yeah. You,
Fuck you, Diorio. You
I'm just
piece of
like,
shit. Nicholas fat ass Diorio is being toxic right now. Ban this motherfucker. No, Tipster.
I
okay,
just
give me an
have never
example.
seen you do
Alright.
something toxic, so I'm so curious what that would have
Give me an
been.
well, let me.
I actually agree he was toxic. I agree Tipster was toxic.
He had his moments, yeah.
Well, and here are the moments that I'm about to describe them. And this was part of the reason of that live stream that I had with him that one time. And I've kind of told him, I want to say I've told him behind the scenes too. he tends to get in fights with people who are a lot smaller than him. Now, I'm not saying if you don't talk shit, you can't get hit, all right? I'm not saying that. I'm not doing the, oh my God, you're so much bigger than me, you can't pick on me, blah, 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 okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how I ran into Tipster. That's how me and Tipster met. I had only had 500 subscribers, and me and him fought for like, what, 4 hours on Twitter? And ended up with him blocking me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But he's open to have conversations with people who criticize.
Well, eventually he did because of Willie Mack. Willie Mack made that happen.
Yeah.
But no, I always noticed that he would get into arguments with people like, why are you even wasting your time?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier with those like 10 followers YouTube,
Yeah.
10 follower Twitter accounts that like really got him going. Like he'd be like for like hours, you'd see back and forth. So you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like
stop engaging with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I get in this DM going, dude, quit arguing. What's the point? Who are they? Who cares what they've got to say? I mean, damn.
Right.
You know?
All over my feed.
He called me a fucking bitch for saying his Omnia thumbnail was bad and unleashed his e-horse on me in 2021. Steffi! Damn, Steffi! Steffi's like, and he unleashed his e-horse on me in 2021. Oh my god.
She's got the date marked and everything. For
damn, Steffi.
Memorial Day is there for that one. Yeah.
The great e-horse attack of 2021.
Tell us how you really feel, Steffi. Tell us how you really feel, girl. I know that's right.
Holy shit.
That was funny.
Let me ask, like, were you too toxic to like Susie Lou? Like, is that who you're too toxic to? Like what was an example of something that you did?
I mean, you brought up Susie Lou. Do I think I took it too far sometimes? Yeah, sure.
Really?
Okay. I will say that he's told me that months ago, like before even the end of 2022. So I would say like maybe October, November. He told me the same thing, that he actually felt bad about Susie Lou, about Susie Lou and the shit he would say and how they went after her. He did. He did actually tell me that word for word.
Like steal our money and shit.
I mean, just because she's trying to steal our money doesn't mean like I can't maybe go too far in my coverage or whatever. I mean, like one of the biggest criticisms I got was that I did way too many fucking videos on her, right? And so like it got to a point where like it was kind of obsessive at times, you know? And like if you disagree, that's fine. If you disagree, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
The way I see it, she was a dumb bitch who was
Matt Pitt said he was the most and he actually feels bad about that. He feels bad about how we handled the Susie Lou shit. He really does. So.
was like trying to fucking, I don't think this anymore, by the way. This is what I used to think in May of 2020, YouTube. But, you know, my view of it was like, this person was like trying to get me demonetized, flagging me, going after my stuff. This person has no respect for me as a human being or my right to even like speak. So therefore, fuck them. You know, like that's my attitude, right? It's like if somebody doesn't even like have like enough courtesy to like even think that you have the ability to fucking respond or not without flagging your ass, that's a pretty good person to dismiss all charitability and kindness to, don't you think?
Yeah.
And you don't even have to do that to like fucking harass them or like fucking shit on them or something. That's just what it doesn't make sense to me. It's like you never did anything. Tipster, your coverage was always very like fucking milquetoast, like middle of the road. I never saw you fucking fire up a stream and be like a fucking hateful fucking piece of shit to somebody. That just never fucking happened.
I don't know. I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, I feel the way I feel about it. If you guys disagree with it, that's fine. But, like,
well,
just...
yeah, I know how you feel about it, but I'm just curious.
At the end of the day. At the end of the day. All right.
Good day. If you guys disagree with me, that's fine.
Who made the Susie Lou forehead video? Wasn't that Willie? I remember the thumbnail Willie had. I thought it was Willie.
Yeah, I remember a thumbnail.
Okay, Tomato Man says John Swan. There you go, asshole, Mike Lopez.
There's also a Susie Lou one saying "Protect the Forehead" initiative from Willie Mack, and that was 3 years ago.
Look, so. Mike Lopez says he asked the question. He goes, "I guess I'll just Google it, assholes."
Damn. It's like if it extends to other people doing the same thing that you consider
No,
toxic for
no,
yourself.
I'm not judging
'cause
anyone else for
I've
doing
made
like what you guys
3
want to
items
do.
videos in the last week.
Why would Tipster be Tipster's live right now? Why would he be watching this?
And you said there's like a line between harassment and criticism, and you felt like you went into the harassment line. Do you think I'm harassing iDubbbz by making 3 videos in a week on the subject?
I mean, I'm not judging what you guys are doing. You guys are doing what you guys want to do, and that's fine. I don't understand. I don't understand why it's so much of a problem for me to make decisions in my life that I feel are to better myself.
No, I don't have an issue with that, and
That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing.
With that.
I'm
just.
I mean, if you think
curious-
it's retarded, whatever. But like, I made my decision because that's what I wanted to do.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
I
don't fucking. I don't have
There's like 2 different arguments here, right? There's like the Keffels argument, and then there's like the our community is toxic argument. I like if Tipster wants to be friends with Keffels, I personally don't have an issue with that. He can be friends with whoever he wants. So on that side of it, I guess I'm on Tipster's side or whatever. But on the other one with the toxic community, like I guess he's just saying like he felt like he was too toxic for him personally. But if I look at how toxic Tipster was, which in my opinion isn't that toxic, and compared to me, I think it's pretty equal. So I'm wondering like if Tipster's opinion, if Tipster thinks he's toxic, what does he think of us? Does he think we're like crazy toxic, and is that why he left the community, right? So do you understand like that perception I might extrapolate from your words, even if it's not correct?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that I really appreciate the fact that Bo likes used a big word there.
I know, extrapolate. I was like, ooh, hang on a second.
I was very proud of my Bobby.
Word of the day, maybe. I don't know. That's great.
Oh my God, these earheads. Oh God, this is such a
We're
brain
always
dead
there.
This
I
goddamn
know.
conversation is so fucking brain dead.
I know.
Yes, Diesel. He used a $20 word, and why don't you have a wrench? Hold on.
Diesel do be needing that wrench.
For sure.
He's my friend. Thank you very much.
Oh, and by the way, Core sent me a DM and just said, Eva, I sincerely apologize that I, Core, that derailed the broadcast chat. I may have made a serious and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I hope I am able to be forgiven.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was so formal, Core.
Really, Core? You messaged Eva? Really?
And me.
Yeah, and Rynnie. Nothing for Xylie, though.
Rude.
Over it. Over it.
Over it.
In general, but I never know if you're specifically talking about me or if you're talking about anything that I've done. So that's like that's like the point of this fucking call. It's not to be a fucking fireside chat or to be like, you should talk to other people. It's more so like, what do you think of us? What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, like, and we're
what is happening?
You were never
Like,
clear about it, so we're just like, hey, like,
to be honest,
are
I
we too
still
toxic?
don't know.
I don't know, you know?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, do I have like a personal issue with you guys? No. There's a reason why, like, I didn't like unfollow you or block you or anything like that. It's just like it is what it is, you know. So like, I don't understand why this is confusing.
Because you haven't told me anything. That's why.
What do you mean? We just had a whole conversation for like.
Oh, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I can't.
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
actually so done as well.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm
done.
Circles.
It's circles, yeah.
Over it. Over it.
At the end of the day, this video is just.
Oh my
God.
At
end of the day.
At the end of the day, Tipster is still my friend.
Yeah.
I don't understand the moves that he's making. I don't like the
Uh-huh.
moves that he's making, and the reason why I don't like him is one, because of who Keffels is, and two, I feel like she's in turn gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where I'm sitting.
Yeah, fair enough.
At the end of the day, he can make his own decisions, but Keffels is still a retard.
Yeah.
At the end of the
Yep,
day,
I agree.
fully agree with that.
Yep. At the end of the day, there's 94 people watching right now and only 48 likes. So
Well,
try
at
and
the
get
end of
that
the
up.
day, that's dumb as shit.
At the end of the day, you guys should like the stream. Just saying.
Yeah, you should probably do that. Right. Oh my god, what'd you think of that chat?
All right, guys, here we go. Suicidal Slaw, go ahead and dislike it because I'll see you later. All right, if y'all want to call in, go ahead and call in. If you're, this is actually in my server, Mudslingers. If you're already in there, you can get in waiting. If you're not, you can call in and go into waiting. If you are already not a part of this Discord, I will kick you after you have talked. It's so much easier when Matt's doing this for me.
Matt, dropping the
Slug,
ball, dude.
you
What
will
the
not
hell
be
happened?
unbanned.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
Sorry,
suck a
Slug,
butt.
not happening.
Tomato Man, what's up?
Hey, Tomato Man.
Ew.
I am sick and tired of Tipster. I've had it up to here. You guys can't see my hand, but it's very high right now. I am.
Yes.
I'm sick and I'm fucking tired.
Oh wait,
of
wait!
this
I have
grown
to.
man.
I have to cut you off for a second. I'm sorry. I have to cut you off for a second, and I don't mean to do it, but I have to. Dingo, who wants his money back, says, "Ooh, he's toxic,
What?
toxic, toxic." We'll put it that way.
Oh,
Yeah. Baby Godzilla tipped 420. Rum liked that tweet on purpose. LOL. If you look at her other likes, there are nude fan drawings of minor characters from anime, and she followed. Okay, I don't care about an A-log on Rum. I'm telling you now.
Yep.
Anonymous tip 333. I agree with Matt. I'll give you 80%. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I already
Yep.
read that one. Okay, continue, Tomato Man. I'm sorry.
Anyway, hi. Yeah.
Hi.
I'm really sick and tired of Tipster. You know, this all started his lolcow arc because I straight up told him, "Hey, AP is a dumb, fucking, crazy, psychotic bitch. She's gonna ruin your life." And you know what he did? He kicked me out of
What?
all of his group chats, all of the private chats, removed my mod just to appease AP over 9K. He loves his
Wow.
little e-whores. He's not gonna differ away from them. He has always chose the whores over his actual friends. Me and Unstoppable Live have told him for multiple years now, stop talking to Rum, stop talking to all these whores that don't care about you, because they really just honestly want your popularity. And you know what he told me? Oh, fuck no, she's just a homie, lol. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Is that all, Tomato Man?
Tell us how you really feel, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I really feel, man.
Yeah?
What
Is
can I
it?
say?
Man.
Is that
He's
Okay.
he's a piece of shit. I will
Awesome.
say that.
Anything else?
Yeah. Shout out Kristen Ark. Spur Patrol soon. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Thanks, Tomato Man.
Coming in hot.
All right, I'm gonna pull in beavers and hold on, Pumpkin, stop it. I'm gonna pull in beavers and y'all talk to him. I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Beavers, moo.
No.
Moo.
Yes.
No.
Right now.
Moo.
Right now.
No.
I bet you go. I bet you go.
I'm
No,
not
hang on.
being
He
peer
goes.
pressured.
Moo woo.
Yeah, he goes.
Moo woo. Go on.
All right, beavers. What did you want to come in here for?
You know, I don't get right.
What?
Fucking Tipster for an old man is very immature. I don't get why he has to justify being friends with Keffels. Right?
Yeah.
That's where the
Yeah,
issue
just
comes
be
in.
friends with her.
You
Yeah.
can be friends with whoever you want. They can be the biggest piece of shit on the planet. Right? But don't try and tell other people that they're a good person and that they've
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. See the spade for the spade or whatever the fuck that saying is.
Yeah, and then his other thing where he's like, "Oh, wouldn't it?" He was like, "It would be hypocritical of me to be like, oh, you know, she can't celebrate his deplatforming, right? When I did that in the past." But again, the difference is you have to look at it in the context that it's given, the context of that person, right?
Mhm.
If there's a riot going on the street, right, and I celebrate them murdering somebody on that street, I'm encouraging the violence to continue.
Yeah,
Right?
essentially.
Whereas
yeah.
if I sit at home and I'm watching the TV, it's all good, right? So that's like with Keffels. Keffels is in the trenches trying to cancel everybody, and then she celebrates when somebody gets cancelled.
And it's the same woman that went after Ricky Berwick's sponsors when they had like a little back and forth. Like she's
Oh
not.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, and
This
he
is
was
something
she was calling her.
Tipster covered, and that Tipster was very adamant against Keffels, and now all of a sudden he's had a couple
Right.
conversations with her in the DMs, and she's changed.
Right. Yeah, that's my issue is the hypocrisy of it all. Yeah. That's all it is. Like I don't care who he's friends with, to be honest, but it's just like, as Beavers was saying, he's saying one thing but it's actually another. So why would you try and convince everyone else otherwise?
Exactly.
And then fuck, I was gonna say something, but I got distracted.
Yeah, by my voice, right?
God damn it.
Yeah, I got ya. What's up, Matt?
Hello, how's it going?
No, not bad. Nice to see you.
Vibin'. How are you?
That's cool. Pretty good. Just want to give an update on Fish Tank. There's a new woman that's joined. Her name's Betty, and she looks like Letty's twin sister. It's really weird.
Oh God.
No.
Please, no.
Yeah.
So they had like Lance and Vance, and now they've got Letty and who?
Betty.
And Letty and Betty.
Oh, so she has a double ganger now. So does she also look like a gecko?
Kind of, but like I don't know. I guess a little cuter. I guess I don't know.
Oh,
A little
okay. So
cuter.
it's not the evil twin then.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe it's the good twin.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the one that like everyone likes.
Yeah, that'll be so funny. Everyone's just gonna take away Letty's love and adoration or whatever the fuck she's claiming that she's got. And so
Yeah. Don't disrespect.
that's gonna be funny.
Wait, it's like says don't disrespect geckos. Nah, I'm
Suck,
not
shut up.
disrespecting them.
Don't disrespect me being in this chat.
I will say this, right?
Yes.
When Tipster inevitably gets cancelled, I am going to celebrate.
No.
It is going to be a big event.
Of course you would.
We're gonna have a cocktail.
Oh my god, gin. I'm gonna go buy cigarellos, sit here at my desk. We're gonna fire up a live stream, and we're just gonna revel in the chaos.
A 6-pack of Bud Light on Tipster's honor.
By the way, that's the other thing, right?
Mm.
Tipster, I looked into his eyes when he was streaming after all of this happened, and
Yeah.
you look into that man's eyes, and he has like a submissive and breedable look in them.
Oh
You know
my
what I mean?
god.
He looks.
You've been watching
He looks
Tipster for
defeated.
too long, I think.
Wait, he looks defeated. I look into his
Beautiful
eyes.
blue eyes.
I legit had to double take because I thought he was wearing mascara or something because his eyes looked funny,
Oh man.
right? And it was just you could just see he's been. Well, trans Tipster might become a reality, so.
Shut up,
Oh,
Beavers.
Jesus
Stop.
Christ.
Whatever,
Down.
Beavers. All right, let me pull in Spectre real quick. What's up, Spectre?
Hey yo.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice I was pulled in.
Hey, surprise.
I was watching the stream and there was like a delay on my end, so.
Good. What's up?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Vibin'.
Yeah.
No, I don't like the fact that I... Listen, the only reason why I covered that Augie thing because I felt like I had to.
Yeah.
No, I get it. First of all, though,
And I don't like that feeling. I really don't like that feeling at all.
Yeah,
It
It's
is
not
what
your
it is.
fault. But it's not your fault. It's Tipster's fault. He's
No.
being an
Yeah.
idiot.
Well,
How dare he create content for us to cover?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah, but it's more than content for me.
Yeah, no.
It's a
I mean,
personal
that's my
level
friend,
because
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. No, I totally get that, Xylie. I'm the same way in a sense, but it's also kind of why people like Keffels are exactly why I kind of limit the amount of online friends I have to a certain group of people. Like that's some that I can count on like 2 hands, maybe less. Like because I'm okay with being friendly with people. Like say Xylie likes that I'm around and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean?
Hold on one second.
So-
Hold on
Well,
one
you speak
second.
with Xylie on that?
Hold on one second. Niall, most Latin men are submissive. You don't know very many Latin men. You must not know what machismo means. You are that is a complete moronic statement that you just said. Okay, keep going, Spectre.
Yeah.
It's okay. And it's just because I'm okay with being friendly around creators, but I know not to get, because my thing is with Tipster is that I have a gut feeling, and this is just because of watching so much just about Keffels, that I feel that this is going to bite him in the ass. It's going to bite him in the ass.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
what
a
I
gut
said.
feeling.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
it's gut. Good. It's gonna get him in trouble more often than not, and that's why I kind of like limit it, because I can be. I am rambling. Oh my god.
Yes, you are.
My bad. My bad.
It's okay.
But it's just more or less like the way I see it is, if anybody's had conversations or deep conversations with me in DMs, then that's who I consider a friend, or that I trust you in a sense. And so if Tipster is doing that with Keffels, then that's like all the power to him, all the power to him.
Yeah.
I just hope he is also at the same time very cautious about it.
I agree.
Keep a close eye on those on her, because I don't trust her. None of us trust her. So
True.
I mean, and Augie, and I mean, I don't watch a whole lot of Augie. I think the last time I watched him was when he was covering the Actman situation.
Right,
So
yeah.
yeah, and so him, Augie, Nick, and Boblax have every right to be concerned, because that's probably somebody that they consider a friend, and they don't want him to get hurt. That's how I
True.
see it.
True.
So
True.
yeah.
Anything
So,
else,
and then-
Spectre? I got like 4 people
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna say last thing. I'm so proud of DMax.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. I saw that clip. I sat there and I couldn't help but smile, because that's me and my brother right there, and I couldn't be happier.
I love it.
From one theater kid to another,
Yeah.
But that's it.
All
That's all
right.
I'm gonna say. I'll let
Thank-
y'all keep going.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Thanks, Spectre. Bye.
By the way,
Yes.
you know you guys said like Tipster doesn't hate any. Tipster said he doesn't hate anybody. You didn't unfollow them on Twitter. Like he's still home. Motherfucker unfollowed me.
Oh yeah, no, you
You followed all the girls.
Okay, Tipster. Maybe
Oh,
that's
did
why
he?
unfollowed me. He couldn't. He
Yeah.
couldn't pray. He couldn't pray on who I was
know,
following.
it's like it's that time of the year for Tipster. It was that time of the year for Beavers. It's the same
Right.
thing.
True. What's up, Rag? What you got to say? Make it quick.
I have been dragged. Wow. You can put me back. I got a lot to say.
No. Yeah, make it quick.
Alright.
No.
Okay. First things first. Love the new icon, Sky. Very nice.
Thank you.
Second of all, the BAM shit reminded me of Only Use Me Blade, and that's just sad. When I was watching Tipster's stream, at first I was kind of on his side, because it's like I feel like Augie was kind of fishing in a pond with no fish. And then I watched Nick's video, and then I'm watching this, and I'm just like, you know what, this makes sense. And if Keffels has changed, more power to her. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
And I at the end, you guys didn't watch at the end, but at the end, Augie was like, if that's the person you want to hang out with, someone who doxes and spreads lies in the community, I'm just like, that kind of sounds like Flamenco when he's told Augie, if these are the people you want to associate with, and
Right.
and I'm like, when you hear that, it's like, it's like me telling Sky, it's like, I'm not telling you to not be friends with Xylie, but she's kind of a bitch, and she loves to kick puppies.
Oh, they've been
wow.
told that, but they've been told that
true.
already.
What does that
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
like?
let it kick puppies.
What does that sound like to you guys?
The
Yeah.
truth.
Exactly.
Oh.
Final, Eva, how do you put your hair up?
Oh, it's like space buns.
Space buns. Okay, I'll
Look it up.
All right. Anything else, Rag?
I do have questions for Sky, so message me on Twitter. I won't ask them here. You got 3 people behind you. Anyway, love the stream. Leave a like. Spread love. Fuck Dingo for the transphobia. Just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean you should misgender them. That's not right.
Yeah.
True.
All right.
I disagree.
Well, puts the whole community. Of
Oh,
course
yeah.
you would
Fundamentally.
disagree.
One final thing.
Fundamentally.
I am very late to this. First of all, love you, Beavers. Second of all, I'm late to this, but I'm sorry for the loss of your mother, Matt. I wanted to kick Ghosty's ass for you.
Yeah,
On Mother's Day.
it's been 7 months, but appreciate it.
Rag. Anything else? Anything
This
else?
is really
Rag?
late.
I just didn't know if you had. I just didn't know if you had Twitter or anything. My bad.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
No, I will go back into the shadow realm. Adios.
Bye.
Matt L.
Yo, by the way, sorry your mom died.
What's up, Puma?
All right, how's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good.
All right. How are you?
Little rough.
Okay.
But yeah, tipster, hypocrite, all that. He's gone back on the retard thing. What, like almost 3 times now, of saying retard. He's like gone in and out, in and out, in and out. And
He's
once
been diagnosed 3 different times.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And so it's because he's like, I hate policing my own language, and I know I'm not using it offensively. And so if he's still like that, then it's not going to be too long before he gets in trouble with with his new community. And what was I don't know. You know what? Beavers is based. That's all.
Thank you, Puma. You're my favorite.
No, wait, no, he's lying to you. He's only telling you that because you said that.
You haven't got
No,
boobs.
he's actually my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has whenever he calls in, he has nothing but nice things to say.
You're
This is called an
misgendering
offer.
him. That's a woman. How do you
Was
feel
that a
now?
woman?
Yeah, you're misgendering
Okay.
her. Jeez.
My
Puma is a
bad.
woman.
Do you actually
Do
care?
you feel like an asshole?
No, I don't particularly care, but like,
Fair enough.
I've been put in a position currently, and I'm on somebody else's stream.
I love it. Anything else, Puma? Wait,
Tipster.
Beavers! Wait, I just realized you're back in the server.
See,
Do you want to stay back in the server?
see.
Okay, I'll give you your old role back. I just realized. I was like, wait a minute, Beavers is here. Hold on. Okay. No, keep
Tipster
talking.
isn't being,
Keep talking.
Very cholo about all of this. That's the last thing I gotta say.
Do you know what cholo means?
Gangster.
No. What is it? Gangster?
It's like it's a subgroup, usually in gangs. It's like what you would call a Mexican that looks like he's in a gang.
Yeah, he wears like flannel t-shirts.
Oh
skinny
my God!
jeans,
Anything else?
Bandanas.
Anything else, Puma?
Got a low rider.
I don't care what anybody says. Limp Bizkit is actually okay. I like.
Oh,
I
great.
play him on my
Excellent.
streams.
That's it. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
With a hot dog flavored water.
Are they really a lady?
No.
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 Okay.
You felt bad though.
Okay. I did for a second. I'm like,
What's up, K-Huck? What you got?
what's up, cock?
Hey, Cuck. What's up?
Hold on, let me message her.
Cucking us for content right now.
Cuck. We're getting cucked for sure.
Hold on.
Hello.
Wait, I'll tell her she's NVC.
We can.
She's
we can
typing
put her
in
down, bring her
chat.
back.
I'll just disconnect.
By the
her.
way,
What? Go ahead.
I'm not saying that it's okay to misgender people, right?
Oh God, here we go.
Here we go. Go on,
Okay.
Yes,
go on.
say it, Beavers. Say it.
Whenever anybody's like, yeah, you know, you may not like them, but like, you don't need to go that low, right? And I'm like, well, no, I don't like them. It's like if I called somebody squint or gay or fat or.
I get what you're saying.
K-Huck,
You know
are
what I
you
mean?
Just
talking?
don't care at that point.
K-Huck, are you talking? You need to fix your mic.
Her mic's cocking her.
Yeah, her actual mic might be muted.
Yeah, your mic
Yeah.
is cooking. Holy
All right.
crap.
I think she has the same mic as me. Just press the top if it's muted, K-Hook. There you
There you go. She just did it.
You fucking smacked that thing.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh,
Lord,
yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, it's gonna take some time to get used to, but you just tap it to mute it.
No, I think what had happened was I had it plugged into my Big Mama computer, and I should have had it plugged into the other one when yeah.
Hey.
Anyway, yes. Hello, guys. How are you?
Hello, good, how are you?
Good. Sorry about that. No, I thank you, Xylie, for defending my name. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm the only one that cares about you here.
Look, I care about you, but I find your name amazing, so why not own it, you know?
I know. True,
Yeah.
true. And I did do it to myself, so there you go.
Yeah, there you
I gotta
are.
play into it a little bit.
And you didn't even change it, you just capitalized it, which I think is amazing, so well
Yep,
done.
I sure did. No, I'll just play into it. Why not?
Yeah, cool.
No, I was gonna say, but no, about Tipster. Okay, I like Tipster too. I do. I think that he is a good dude, but I agree with pretty much everything that you guys were saying tonight. That I'm afraid of what is going to happen to him with this new friendship with Keffels, and that he's going to get stabbed in the back. And like, I understand that everyone is concerned, and I commend Augie for having that conversation and being as calm as he was. I haven't really watched Augie too much. I kind of watch him here and there, and that I didn't really get introduced to him as much as I did you guys. But I respect Augie 100% for having that conversation with him, and for being calm, and for wanting to actually talk to him and have a conversation, and showing that he actually cares, you know, because he doesn't want to see Tipster get stabbed either. And I think that, but he's just concerned, and as much as everybody else is. But you know, at the end, I was just getting ready to say, at the end of the day, I had to stop myself.
It's contagious, right?
Overall, he's, you know, again, he's an adult. He can make his own decisions, and it will be what it will be. But, you know, we'll just have to see what happens and go from there. So that's all we can really do, I guess.
And look, I've got to clarify as well. Like, I think Chip is a good guy. I just think sometimes he's like, you know, a bit of a bitch, and that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't get how you can have so I get having conversations with people, you know, people you disagree with, right?
Yeah.
I have conversations with people I disagree with on a daily basis because everybody's
Yeah, because you make yourself the
Right.
contrarian, and because you have to disagree with everybody, Beavers. But anyway, that's besides the point.
regardless.
Well, at least he missed it.
I don't understand how he goes into the DMs, right? So Keffels, doxer, transphobic, homophobic, all of these things, right? He goes into the DMs with her, and he's like, "Okay, Keffels, explain to me why you tried to cancel this guy, and you know you were going so hardcore to take away his platform, you know, because people say, Keffels, that you're against free speech, and I don't agree with that." And then Keffels counters with, "Well, you know, I was pretty fucked up on drugs at the moment, but I've really changed."
Yeah, it was the drugs.
Exactly.
It was the drugs. There's no accountability.
How do you change that about yourself, right? And then even after you've had that conversation with somebody, how do you then sit there and be like, well, they've said they've changed, so they definitely have changed.
Yeah, you need to see results. You can't just go by what they say.
How naive can you be?
Yeah.
Now, Keffels could have changed, right? Could have completely changed.
Yet to show it. Yeah.
But the proof is in the pudding.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Exactly, yes. And you can't know that by just talking to her, or even with Tipster, even newly befriending her. You can't know that with only like talking to her personally for only a few months. Is that right? Or however long he's been talking to her.
Yeah.
It's like you can't base that off of that necessarily, but
especially in an environment where you're trying to be charitable to each other and friendly to each other,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Because obviously, in that situation, I'm not gonna tell you what I really mean. You
Well,
know, what I
yeah,
really
yeah,
think.
yeah, exactly. And it's again, we'll just have to see what happens. I do wish him nothing but the best. Tipster was probably one of the first people that I got introduced to within commentary, if you will, and I've always been a fan. But we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah. Good point. All right, K-Hawk, anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Beautiful. Well, have a great night. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that with my mic, guys. Thank you.
No worries.
Bye.
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 You should fuck your cat.
All right, Nuclear, you're on the
Damn, I was just about to pull him. Okay.
Sorry, I took over. Hello.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Nick?
Hey, how are ya?
What's up, ladies and gentle boys? What's up?
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with y'all.
With a voice that deep, you're allowed.
Peter's just became submissive and breedable.
Yes, I love to see it.
I've,
Oh, yeah.
I've recognized my place in the hierarchy.
Yeah.
All right?
Oh my god. Dudes with deep voices are just autistic, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just don't open.
Then why isn't your voice deep, Matt?
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
I'm not
Yeah.
autistic, Beavers.
Yeah, he
Why
had to
is
lay
your
it out there.
voice deep?
Just focus
It is.
voice. Yeah, just focus your voice in your chest. Let it come out from your chest, and it'll get deeper.
Okay.
There you go.
What do you got for us, Newt?
I have an interesting position in this. I'm a mod in his chat, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually. Is it weird that I'm morbidly curious where this is going?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, what
It's
changes
weird.
have you seen as a mod?
That's a great.
in
I
this
was about to.
chat?
Damn, Eva, just get out of my head, okay?
Oh,
First you go to pull
sorry.
him up the same time I do. Now you're asking the same goddamn questions. Shit.
I am now Xylie. Holy shit.
Eva and I are in sync now, people. Just saying.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, your
It's
brain's
over.
connected. Well, my changes as a mod.
No, well, changes just generally in your chat. What have you seen since, I guess, like the new friendship between him and Keffels? Has it been much of a difference?
I've seen a lot of faces. A lot of faces I don't recognize. They
Oh,
seem
yeah.
nice enough.
So just a lot of people you don't recognize, but they're being nice. And do you feel like
See-
it's a bit of a hug box, or are people sort of giving him a little bit of something to go off? Or
Oh yeah, people are giving him leeway, of course.
yeah,
Where every friend comes a community full of friends, you know.
yeah, exactly.
It's like watching the Truman Show. You wonder what happens next.
Mm.
I believe it.
Yeah, I look at him as a Truman Show. You're wondering what will this man do next to surprise me. It's fascinating.
You know, somebody.
It's like a little science project.
You know, somebody had the audacity to say that Tipster has nothing but female mods, and I was like, no, not true.
Oh, he has male mods.
Yeah.
Well, at a point,
Mostly.
there were a lot of ladies.
Oh no, there were a lot of ladies, but he still had male mods.
Yeah, he has Tiller.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
tell us that. Excellent. Well, was there anything else you wanted to speak to us about?
Oh, I just wanted to say, I think that's it. I don't know what to say.
I wish you luck in the trenches. You're on the front line.
Yeah, you are on the front lines there. Yeah, report back.
Godspeed.
Oh my god.
Wait, I did have something.
Yeah.
What?
I have noticed something else.
Okay.
I have noticed that a lot of I hope he doesn't pay too much attention to those assets. You know, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Wait, what?
No. I'm not catching what you're putting down, sir.
Read
Is this innuendo?
the assets on Keffels.
Ah.
Oh my God. Okay,
Oh my
goodbye,
God.
Nuclear.
He's liking them pictures, bro.
All right. All right.
I mean, Keffels. Yeah, but Keffels has nice tits.
Keffels got
hit that
amazing
like
tits.
button.
Yeah,
Keffels has amazing boobs. I'm not gonna lie.
Keffels'
I'm
boobs are
jealous.
an op. I think they're an op.
They're an op.
Yeah. It's a smoke screen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, Nuclear, thank you for calling in. I think this is the
Yeah,
first time
thanks.
you've called in here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice hearing your voice, dude.
Yeah, I like your voice.
Yeah, you can call in anytime. You got the
Come
voice
read us
pass.
bedtime stories.
Oh, thank you. All I gotta say, keep your power
We'll have
dry.
you on. We'll have you on now recording when shit goes south. Good luck.
Oh. All right, see ya.
All right, peace out.
See you, Nick.
Who are we bringing in next? Oh God, Puma again.
Yeah, if you've already called in, we're not going to bring you back in. Sorry, guys. You had one chance.
Oh wait, I was about to pull him in. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, were you? All right, we'll do it then.
All right, this is
Wait,
it.
you gotta,
We're crunching for time.
Did Niall already call in?
No.
No.
Yeah, but Niall can wait.
Okay.
Yeah, Niall can wait while we bring in someone else that's called in before.
Yep, exactly.
I forgot to say something.
The way he
Sorry.
was acting in chat, absolutely.
All right, so if you're an alcoholic and you're trying to lose weight, don't drink beer.
Drink gin.
Yeah, drink something that'll make you throw up, or just don't drink alcohol at all.
No, you drink alcohol that doesn't have sugar content in it, like gin. Gin, rum.
It's some of
Soda.
like the
Oh my God, is
Some
that
of the
why you
barley
called
stuff.
back in? Was about losing weight
that
and
and
beer?
well, a little bit, yeah. It's very is losing weight and crippling alcoholism not a serious subject, Xylie?
I mean, the alcoholism,
Xylie.
sure, but I mean,
But Tipster said he's been trying to lose weight, and so I think it's a little hypocritical.
Wait, Puma, he's drinking beer, but it's Bud Light. All right, so
You think they actually put just because it's Bud
Come
Light
on.
does
Yeah.
not mean
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
drinking Diet Coke instead, right? Yeah.
yeah, they're just replacing it with even worse shit.
Okay, but to be fair, Tips didn't get that weight from drinking. That ain't a beer belly.
Yeah, he's been a big boy his whole life or something, hasn't he? Like,
No, he was decently skinny, like he's in his 20s. He showed pictures
No.
before.
there you go.
Like, he was still always, a
anything
bigger
else,
guy.
Puma?
He has a high school mentality, and if he can't take jokes, he should stay off Twitter.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right.
Goodbye,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Bye.
The pretty lady. Hi, ma'am.
All right, let's see what Knight Rider has. What's up, Knight Rider?
Hey, Xylie, what's going on?
Doing good. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
What's up?
I like this accent. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll keep it short and sweet. Tipster. Are him and Keffels really friends now? I'm a bit confused about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Couple
seems
of
like
best
they
buddies.
are. They seem like friends now, yeah.
Oh my god. I thought them two disliked each other at first, but
They did a whole like stream on it and stuff like that, didn't they?
They
Yeah.
bonded over their addiction, and then their mutual beating of said addiction, in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
So I was just watching his stream the other day and I was a bit baffled.
Wait, what?
By
I
what?
was-
Baffled by what?
When he was talking to Augie, he's like, it seemed like he was defending Keffels. And I was
Yeah.
like, what?
It did seem like he was
Ding,
defending
ding, ding,
Keffels.
ding,
I
ding.
agree with
Ding,
that.
ding, ding,
Because
ding,
he
ding,
was
ding,
saying
ding,
that she
ding.
was a nice person or whatever. She's a good person now and she's changed. Like, you don't think people can change? Blah, blah, blah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for that 333, but I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that out loud, but thank you for the
Oh my
333.
God. Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Anything else, Knight Rider?
There's one more thing I want to say. To Daz Dingo, he deserved to get the Daz boots.
True.
Yeah. Daz, I'm out of here. Hope you all have a great day.
You too. Thank you for calling
Thanks
in.
very much.
No problem. See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later. See you later.
What's up, Tomato?
Cheerio.
Hey, Tomato. You're muted.
Tomato, you're muted.
Hello. Well, try and speak again or get closer to your mic. Something's happening.
Hello?
There we
There
go.
you go.
Hi.
What's up?
Sorry, I was just wanting to say, yeah, like basically everyone's saying, but about Tipster, yeah.
Jesus.
What?
The way their voice changed.
Sorry.
No, continue.
Okay. So I'm sorry. I remember the first time I ever seen Tipster was when he was doing those Resident Evil streams, right? Because at some point in time he just used to just do a bunch of Resident Evil streams since he was like avoiding drama content. And I kept on watching him after that, and I just noticed that he just kind of went on and off with those type of like things, like kind of like a pattern. Like sometimes he would like do drama content, but then he got into like this whole thing. He's like, I don't feel like I do drama content anymore. I kind of saw that pattern from the beginning, but I do appreciate him for letting me know all about you guys, because if I didn't watch him, I probably wouldn't have watched you guys, and you guys are pretty cool.
Aw. Thank you. Yeah.
Very
Something
sweet.
good came out of it.
Whatever. Bye.
See, Matt, people do like us, Matt.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh my god, fucking asshole. All right, here we
Okay.
go. Oh wait,
I know,
I put him in the
wait.
I put him in the wrong room. I put him in live on air instead of this one. What's up,
Thanks
Niall?
Hi.
Hey, didn't Tipster like big up Big Masterson a couple times as well?
Oh, Dick Masterson? Maybe.
Yeah, and he finally made Jim's drink a reality. So with Keffels Wojak on it. So I don't know how she's gonna feel about that. Yeah, and it's like labeled everything, bottled, whole 9 yards.
Wow, where's this?
It's on his Twitter.
Alright, hang on.
I think Alberto shared it or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't like those kids. But yeah, for me, it just all seems like you can't go into a house of cards like that with a history of digging through people's past and not expect your past to come up. It's going to have to come up in a public arena, and her audience is not going to accept an apology. Especially with like the blood sports with Dojangles as well.
Yeah.
There's just a history of it just not going well.
What's wrong with his blood sports with Dojangles?
Viewing it from like a Keffels audience perspective, that's not gonna go over well with them.
You talking about the one that was on Fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah, that he's not gonna get anything for that. I don't think he'll get anything.
You don't
for
reckon?
that one? No, I don't. Especially
It's
since
not even still up.
Especially since, well, no, it's not up right now. But especially since that was the premise of the whole show. So.
Yeah, but their audience isn't going to care. They'll say things like, "You can engage in discussion without throwing out slurs."
I guarantee you, her audience already knows about Tipster. They're looking at him like, "Oh my God, we saved one of them."
Oh, like they've got a savior complex.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright.
A lot of people tend to do that when they don't have parental figures or friends.
But if they get
humans are projects.
But if they get mad with him, they're gonna throw all that back in his face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because look at what we did for you. Look at all the time we invested. Look at how nice we are in comparison, which therefore doesn't make them nice because they're doing it for gain. They're not doing it because that's who they are.
Right. Yep.
Also, okay, so I'm genuinely curious. The Latin comment before that I made, how is it wrong?
Latin men, Latinos are not, they're not submissive at all.
They are
If I could
misogynist.
provide,
They're
if I could
very,
provide
they're
statistical
actually,
analysis-
well, I mean, I don't know. Me being Latina myself, I kind of know how Latin men are.
Sure, Xylie, the people from Brazil, what would you say their descent
I
is?
have no idea. I'm not Brazilian.
I think a lot of people view it as Latin, and it's weird.
No,
there's
it is
a lot
considered.
of
It is
that.
considered because they're in Latin America. Yeah, they're Latinos. Yes.
Yeah,
but I'm
that's
not.
kind of
I'm
where
not
all that
Brazilian, so.
originates.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah. As someone who's
What'd you say?
as someone who's a little fruity myself, there's a lot of people from Brazil who tend to prefer to live their lives as women.
It's
What
the Portuguese in them.
Wait,
That's-
Niall, what
It
are
is.
you talking about?
What am I talking about?
Yes.
I'm talking about the fact that there is so much just I'm a Brazilian woman now, honey, and
Okay,
it ain't originally a
and
woman.
Do you want to move to Brazil?
What does that
Is this
got
your
to
way
do with
Kinda.
what the
Kinda.
fuck?
Why do we care?
What's wrong with Brazil?
Okay,
No,
now,
Brazil.
Niall, you have
You
a
ever
great
seen City
night.
of God? That's what's
You
wrong.
too.
Yeah, City of God is a great movie. That is a fucked up movie. Yep.
I'll never go to Brazil because of that movie.
Yep.
What
Anyway,
movie?
thanks,
Wait,
Niall.
what movie?
City of God.
City of God.
Is it a good movie? I've never heard
Very
of that movie.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. Yeah.
Oh.
It's all about the I suppose the slum part and like the
Yeah,
other
it's about
kids
growing
and
up in the
stuff.
slums of Brazil. It's,
Oh.
Yeah.
very,
I think
very
I've heard of
scary.
it.
It's a scary
Yeah.
movie.
Really?
Yeah, that's where Deaf Noodles grew up.
Oh wow.
Eddie's right.
Oh my God! Shut up, Beavers! I hate you. God damn it! I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate Beavers. Wait, what?
Excellent.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Skip, girl. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. I had to stop that one. And nope, we're not going there. Because the last conversation, he went crazy about Augie, and I was like, nope, I ain't dealing with it again. Nope.
What he was trying to say was like Mexicans and Puerto Ricans are very machismo, but Brazil, Argentinians, they're not. They might not be. I don't know.
You know what,
I think
Matt?
that's what he was trying to say.
I want to say something though. I appreciate the fact that you use machismo. I appreciate that you use that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I watched Razor Ramon on WWF when I was a kid.
Oh my God, he was. Oh my God. You
were
know what?
supposed to-
I'm quitting. That's what I'm
Oh, yeah.
doing.
And Cubans
You were
are
supposed
machismo.
to. You were supposed to be like machismo.
Suicidal Slaw for 420. Waiting for beavers to moo.
No. Happy.
There, he moved.
Wow,
Thank you for
you-
the 420.
Man, no.
Dot. Oh my God, y'all are trying to kill me tonight.
That'd be a great gimmick. Yo, you gotta pull Beavers in. He does the moo thing. What's the moo thing? Pull him in, you'll see, and you just say the N word.
Oh no.
No.
Oh my God. All right, ladies.
right.
Any last words before I do this outro and leave this godforsaken live stream?
No, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
How about you, chat? Did you enjoy the stream?
Yeah. Have a good night, chat.
Yes. Everybody say good night to chat before I deafen.
Good night to chat. Thanks everyone for coming. If you haven't liked it, like it on the way out. Thank you.
Yes,
Goodbye.
please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Mystic.
Yes. she'll be
Mystic's
back.
not dead. Oh my God. Oh, Lord have mercy.
They always come back.
Okay, I'm deafening.
Always.
Bye.
But you see what I have to put up with? Do y'all see what I have to put up with? All right, we're getting out of here. Peace out. GG's in the chat. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for everybody who donated. We really appreciate it. Even the person who wants their money back, we appreciate your bucks. All right, peace out, everybody.
I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give in a shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fam. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons on lessons to give them. Think the masses are open and wishing and thinking and driven and cutting the ribbons.
And they know they don't want it more than me. I work hard, they call it a disease. I work hard so I can go be free. But I don't work for anyone but me.
But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back, to figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it, failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons, and now I finally got direction.
And we ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it. Watch me.
Gotta really wanna catch hands, no face off. Everybody know I got plans to take off. Everybody know I got bands, no J's on. I'ma do life like me, no days off. I don't really care what you think about me. Hate for the minds up like a disease. Filling me with fight, some life energy. Knowing that I'm doing something right. If you hating, I just try to keep my mind real vacant. I took all my time in the basement. I spent half my life impatient. It was worth all the time and patience. Get it? The way I said it. Never mind, I don't have time, forget it. You can read all my rhymes on Reddit. They need a feed and damn it, I fed it. I got my eyes on the prize. I tell truth, don't hear no lies. I don't take, I give and guide. I don't break, I live and fight. On the chase, I got the sight. Vision goals, I set them right. Working through the lonely nights. Worth it on the other side. If you try to make it fast, it won't last. Take a stab, make it bad. Face the fast, but still lag. Don't give up, don't look back. You got this, no stopping, no quitting, no stalling, no options. You're all in, follow your dreams and find your calling.
We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it. Watch me.